But I'm excited. I don't know anything about it. Hey everyone. Hey Nagas, welcome to the food truck. And my name is Ruka. Today we're doing a Mahjong podcast. Today we have with us our usual crew, Eimi. Hello.
Hi.
Hello, Eimi.
Hello.
Eimi, Monatok, and Awoodles. Please introduce yourselves really quick before we get started.
Hello, I'm a dog VTuber that usually streams on Twitch, usually most of the time.
And I'm Monatok, a frog enthusiast.
Frog enthusiast.
Hell yeah.
And I'm teacher Eimi, and I am a teacher.
What do you
An
teach?
English teacher.
English
is
teacher.
a second language.
Okay. Because I know you
I had
used
class today.
you used to teach Japanese, now you teach English.
Well,
Or-
I've always taught English in real life as
That's true.
my
That's true.
job, but online I used to teach Japanese, and hopefully I will do that again soon when
Let's
I'm not
go!
planned.
Right. Before the stream started, we had so much stuff already going on about MMOs and poutine and whatnot. I don't even know where to start with this one, to be perfectly honest.
What about if the Frog King tells us about his great kingly presentation, his audience with
Oh
100
no,
people?
Oh,
that's not suitable for.
Okay.
No?
Yeah, I don't want to talk
Yeah,
about it on stream.
yeah. I mean, yeah. Just mind.
Okay.
Just mind your workplace NDAs and stuff like that.
yeah. Since the presentation was about a work-related issue, I don't want to.
Yeah,
I
That's.
see,
I mean, that's
see.
perfectly fair. And just whatever you want that's safe to share.
What about poutine? Why are you giving me grief about my Canadian culture?
Okay, so and I'm not.
It's easy.
Well, no. Here's
Canadian bullies,
here's the thing.
American bullies.
No, here's the thing. I actually did not get a chance to eat poutine. All right.
Not yet.
No. Okay. Here's the thing. Did you know that I went to Canada for vacation like a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, I did.
Whoa,
Okay.
I totally glossed over that.
Okay. So yes,
I should have invited you.
Well, the thing is, I couldn't even if I did, even if you invited me, because I was there with family. I can't exactly separate from them during that time.
Yeah,
So,
fair
Unless
enough,
you're on the
fair enough.
opposite side of the country.
are you? I went
I'm
to.
on the West Coast.
Okay, I went to Toronto. So.
Oh, never mind. That's really far away.
Yeah, I when I looked at the map, it's like, how long does it take to get to Toronto to Vancouver? Because that's the only West Coast city I know in
Yeah.
Vancouver, and it's like
Yep.
3 to 4 days. Okay.
Yeah, it's a substantial flight too.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
mean, it's a fair flight. I don't know what it is, but
it's like if you go by train, it takes 3 to 4 days. If you drive, it takes 3 to 4.
Wow.
If you drive, it takes 3 to 4 days. I don't know if that's because of the distance or the mountains you have to go through.
I mean, I would say if you made it in 3 days, you're an amazing race car driver. I feel like it would even take more. Probably.
Is it because of the distance or is it the terrain?
It's distance, but also because Toronto is in Ontario, it's the terrain.
Mm.
Because like I'm in BC, and like Toronto's in Ontario, which are both really mountainous, so you have to go around mountain ranges.
I mean, that makes sense.
But then you also have to cross 3 provinces. So
I just looked it up, and it's about 4. Hold on, where was it at? I just lost. Oh, here it is. 4,206 kilometers.
4,200.
give yourself 5 days.
So that's like over 3,000 miles.
Yeah, that's pretty
40,
far.
41 hours, it looks like. And the route that they have has you going through America.
What?
It's actually faster.
It looks, you start in Toronto, you go into Michigan, up through Wisconsin, Minnesota, North Dakota, Montana, Washington, and up into BC.
But it still takes 3 to 4 days.
It takes
At
about,
least,
yeah.
if you're fast.
I mean, I feel like it takes less than that to go from coast to coast, but then again, it might just take about as long.
Let's see.
You guys probably have more highways and stuff too, though. Like,
Yes,
and you don't have to go through canyons and mountains and stuff.
yeah. I think there's like a highway going east coast to west coast. I don't know what it is exactly though, but let me get our room started here before as we
Oh
talk.
yeah.
Let's see. Do you guys want to do a normal game first, or do we do Battle of Zura?
Yes, please.
Normal. Okay.
Vanilla.
Vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
All
Okay,
right.
so it's about the same distance from Los Angeles to Trenton, New Jersey, as it is from Ontario or Toronto to Vancouver.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I pasted the room link in Discord.
I hate how huge Texas is. Like it's
Right?
so grossly huge.
It takes
Honestly.
a while to get out.
Now I'm gonna pull up a map. American map.
Texas is the second largest state after Alaska, but then again, in Alaska is only a small part of its.
Whoa, Texas is massive.
Yeah.
This is huge.
What?
It's like the same distance from Memphis to San Antonio that it is from like San Antonio to Dallas, I think.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
All I know is in most points in Texas, it takes about 8 hours to get to El Paso, which is like the furthest west of Texas.
I've heard these names, but I don't know them.
What I love
I don't-
about El Paso is like it's like at the same level as Waco, and like anything below El Paso and Waco I consider to be a part of the South, and then everything above El Paso and Waco, that's
Mhm.
the West. That's like West
What?
aesthetic.
I don't get it, but okay.
South and West.
It's like okay, so you know how like Tennessee, Mississippi, Alabama, those are part of the South.
Yeah.
And then you
Alabama.
go,
Yeah.
then you go over to like the northern part of Texas, Arizona, Nevada, and that's the West.
Uh-huh.
Oh, because Texas has a weird square in it. What happened to Oklahoma? Did Texas take a chunk out of Oklahoma?
Yes,
don't
and
know,
that's how
I
the
never-
panhandle was invented.
What? Is this
I
a
said
real
yes,
thing?
No.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Panhandle is Alaska, okay?
I don't.
No, but look, there's like a square chunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's technically called the panhandle.
Yeah, it
Is
is.
it called the panhandle?
It is called the
Oh.
Panhandle.
I thought Alaska was the one with the panhandle. You guys have a lot of pan shapes.
We do.
There
Like,
is a lot of
Oklahoma is
pan
literally
shapes.
just a pan.
Yeah.
Technically.
And like Texas is like a pot. I don't know.
Some weird shape, yeah.
I don't know what you would call it. But yeah, I mean, I went to Toronto a couple of weeks
Mhm.
ago.
What did you think of my home and native land?
It was pretty. It's pretty much America, but with a little bit of French sprinkled in. That's my impression. To be perfectly honest.
My friend from Hawaii said that coming to Vancouver made her feel like she was in a movie because it looked like America but with fake store names. Like with just bogus like shops.
I mean,
yeah, and I was like, that's
Fucking
true.
God. That's how I feel about going to Alaska. It just everything's fake up there.
okay. I mean, okay. I didn't get that impression.
Yeah.
She said it was just like exactly the same, but she didn't recognize the name of anything because all the stores were like different stores.
I think what got me was the amount of French everywhere, and like the only place that really speaks French is Quebec.
Yeah, but you went to Toronto, so you're like close to Quebec.
Yeah,
Because here you will not see any French, you will just see Chinese. Everywhere.
really?
Yeah.
Chinese?
Oh yeah, it's like kanji everywhere, Hanzi everywhere,
Really?
Huh.
especially where I live.
Okay.
Oh.
Sprinkled with Japanese and Korean.
I should go there instead then.
That's interesting.
Oh yeah.
I never would have thought that about BC.
It's because we're on the West Coast, so a lot of people like come from Asia, and this is the most convenient place to just land.
Huh.
And why would you go any further than this beautiful city? Just kidding.
I don't know. My image of West Coast Canada is like very mountainous and actually much prettier than the other side of Canada, except for maybe Montreal. Supposedly Montreal looks decent or good.
Montreal's gorgeous in terms of architecture and art. BC, like Vancouver, is gorgeous in terms of nature.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Being from Alaska, my family has got a big heart on for like going to BC.
Oh. Buy cheap goods here.
Buy cheap goods there. I'll consider it because my family, I mean, would like to go to Canada again, but for some reason they're so fixated on Quebec. And I'm saying like, okay, we can go to Quebec, but don't make fun of the language because they will actually hate you for it.
People are kind of judgy there.
Yeah.
If you aren't a French speaker.
Yeah, and even if you come as a tourist, they won't be able to tell. You know, it's kind of like America. It's like you come here as a tourist, you won't be able to tell for the most part.
Here they'll just, and if you go to Montreal, they'll just think you're like a dumb Anglophone Canadian who doesn't speak French.
I don't know, man. If I bust out my southern accent, they probably will be able to distinguish real quick.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's like I went to Canada, expected to get some poutine and some Tim Hortons. I saw a bunch of Tim Hortons everywhere. It's like everywhere. But despite that, I didn't get a single one.
Oh, I mean, Tim Hortons is just so popular because it's the cheaper place to get coffee. Like,
it's mainly
Starbucks is like the expensive place to get bougie coffee, and then Tim Hortons is like blue collar people like are loyal to Tim Hortons, you know.
Well,
Tim Hortons is like Canada's version of Dunkin' Donuts.
that's what I was about
to say.
Yeah.
That's what I was about to say too. But it's like, I don't know, go ahead.
Does Dunkin' Donuts have like sandwiches and soups and stuff?
No.
They have breakfast sandwiches, but they don't have.
Okay.
I don't think that they have like regular sandwiches.
Yeah.
They got donuts.
Yeah, they have donuts. It's like, here it's like I could go to McDonald's and I could get fries and a burger, or I could feel slightly better and go to Tim Hortons and get like a BLT and potato wedges.
Ooh, BLT sounds so good.
Yeah.
How is their food other than the coffee?
Yeah. I usually go get a sandwich there. I'm not a huge donut fan. Not anymore. I used to be when I was a kid.
Gotcha.
It's hard for me to turn down a good bear claw.
Oh, yeah. And here we also have like the beaver tail. Have you heard of that?
I've heard of a beaver tail. I don't know what a beaver tail is.
Oh, beaver tails. Yeah, it's like
Wow, Monatok.
Oh, what is it?
Oh, who'd you win off of?
Myself.
Oh, it's a sumo.
Okay, so
Oh,
you're
nice.
not murdering one of us, but you're hurting us all. Hey, how come you took so many from Awoodles?
Because she's a dealer.
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
Get wrecked!
Oh,
Look, that's my
No.
only win. That is my only win for tonight. Okay, give me this.
I will remember that.
Prepare to suffer the punishment.
Right? But I can't remember. What is a beaver tail?
Yeah.
It's like a flat donut, and then you put stuff on top of it.
Ooh.
Yeah, so you kind of it's like donut material, and then it has like, oh my gosh, what does it have on top? It just has like sweet stuff, like icing or chocolate or something on top of a flat thingy.
A flat thingy.
It's a donut that's a plate for other sweets.
Okay.
I
okay.
see.
But it's a customizable donut though, essentially.
I mean, it depends on what. Yeah, it depends on the place. So maybe it has like cinnamon and sugar. Maybe it has chocolate and icing or something. I don't know. But the main thing is it's flat, like a beaver's tail, and then you like shove more stuff on top of it.
You also put fruit on top of it?
Wow, that's like an elevated beaver tail.
Oh, okay.
You totally. If you elevated the beaver tail like that, I would totally eat it.
I was
Usually
thinking
it's
like
crap ingredients.
I was thinking like a crepe type thing, but like
Oh, it is not
like
that.
flat. Yeah.
Oh, banana? Maybe banana and Nutella?
Think of
Yeah.
I just looked at the picture of it. Think of like non-bread, but like a donut material. As
Yeah,
opposed-
yeah.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, and then you just put whatever you want on top. Because I'm looking at
Yeah.
one that has like peanut butter, chocolate, and banana on it. So to answer your
Ooh,
question, yes.
I mean,
That sounds so good.
I was kind of thinking of making like a Japanese sandwich where it has like gratuitous amounts of whipped cream and then slices of fruit.
Oh.
Mhm.
No, it's
Yeah.
yeah, but I mean it's along the same idea, I guess.
Nice.
But then they score it to make it look like a beaver tail.
Okay, that makes sense.
They like put lines on it. Yeah.
Yeah, but I never got a chance to get any Tim Hortons. Though almost had one for lunch one day, but then the line was too long, and I guess we wanted something a little bit more substantial. So
Yeah. The line is always long.
this
We are so brainwashed.
and I also didn't get a chance for poutine. Someone recommended Smoke's poutineery for the poutine,
Oh, I've heard of this place.
but
have I been there before?
I've never ran into it, and then I also didn't run to any place that served poutine except for maybe one in Kensington.
Oh, Smoke's Poutineery is really good. I recognize the logo.
Okay,
It's really, really good.
maybe next
There
time.
was one in Vancouver. Come here! Come here!
I'm just a small town frog enthusiast.
I mean, you're also very small.
That is true.
You
I
are
am.
very small. You're so cute.
I need to be like a little lapel pin on Ruka.
That's so cute.
But no one will be able to see you then.
Oh my gosh, I've
Oh,
been
that's true.
neglecting chat. Sorry, guys. Hi, Bison. Hi, Miracle Workshop. Hi, Moji. Hi,
Hello.
Nicto.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Now I'm just a small town frog enthusiast, but have you been hopping around these parts?
Oh my gosh, I love your accent.
Now we need a cowboy hat. Thank
Oh, a
you.
cowboy hat,
Yeah. A 10-gallon hat.
a 10-gallon hat.
Mhm.
Can I get a yeehaw?
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw!
Yes,
Yeehaw.
Did I tell y'all about my moonshiner binging?
What?
Oh,
Well,
boy.
I mean, isn't moonshine kind of dangerous?
Yeah.
Okay.
How strong is moonshine?
That's not the issue. The issue
Oh.
is it's
It's the
unregulated,
distillation process.
and it's also
Oh, it's like actually poison?
it's unregulated. It's unregulated.
It is
Mm.
unregulated. So moonshining is technically illegal in the state of the United States.
In the state of the United States.
But I've been watching this show called Moonshiners, and it's
Uh-huh.
basically some hillbillies from the Appalachian Mountains. Over in-
Appalachian.
Because that's where they all are.
yeah, over in like East Tennessee, Virginia, South Carolina, that area. And it's like this age-old tradition of like going into the woods. Oh, good job.
Oh.
Please.
Yeah, get him! Get him! Oh, I love your
Okay, not too
little portrait
bad.
that you're drawing here. This cat picture. Your
Yes,
character's so cute.
I love her so much. She's so cute.
Uh,
But
But essentially-
Monotok's character, though.
I mean, it's just so good.
Mm-hmm.
You can't change your character.
Never. Never.
Oh my gosh.
But like it's the show about these dudes that make moonshine illegally and then they sell it. Of course, it's like it's a dramatization to
Mhm.
a degree,
Mhm.
but they're also doing some illegal stuff. But the point is, they kind of show you how the process of making moonshine and stills.
They teach you how to make it.
Yep.
Scandalous.
So it's been pretty interesting. It's something that I do want to get into eventually. I don't know if I have the room for the hobby right now, but it has affected what I'm growing in my garden going
Oh.
forward.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait,
So-
what do you need
Sweet-
to go?
Sweet corn. Sweet corn,
Sweet corn.
is one of the primary ingredients for making like typical Tennessee moonshine.
I want to eat some corn.
The one you have to be careful of is the cheap moonshine where they use sawdust. That's the one you don't want.
Wait, what?
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I heard about this somewhere.
No.
You mean they're cutting their product with like?
Oh yeah, I've heard of people cutting their moonshine with like
Methanol, which is the one you don't want.
Moonshine.
methanol, ethanol.
Oh no.
No, no.
Yeah,
Well,
I've
not,
heard all kinds of
well,
stuff.
I mean, ethanol is what you actually want. You don't want the methanol.
You're correct. I'm sorry. Ethanol is already in it. You don't want the methanol. Yes.
Yes.
Methanol.
Yeah, that's methanol. There's a thing about methanol. First one, I think the first one will make you pass out. The second one will make you the first one will make you blind. Second one will kill you.
That's one of the
No.
things. Yeah, so it's called the 4 shots. So it's like the first 200 milliliters that come out of a still, you want to throw away because that's going to be that is what will make you go blind. That is
Definitely.
not the good stuff. That does not taste good. It does not smell good.
I don't like how it was in there at all. I don't like how it was in there at all.
What TV show greenlit a show about how to drink? The Discovery Channel. does.
Discovery Channel has been doing
Oh, it's all about education.
well, I don't know. They've been doing a bunch of edgy stuff for the past 20 years. So I don't.
Oh.
It's not what
Oh,
it
yeah,
used
like
to
that
be.
90 Day Fiance bullshit.
It's
Oh
it's
my
not what it
God.
used to be.
What?
It's not what it used to be.
God, I hate that show so much.
What?
90 Day Fiance. Have you ever
That's
heard
a
of it?
Discovery
I have not-
Channel show?
I have not heard of this one. No.
I thought that was TLC.
You're right. I'm sorry. That is
Yeah.
TLC. But if you
Okay, okay.
if you have the Discovery Channel, like Discovery Plus subscription service, you also get that. That's what.
Oh, are they like partnering up? TLC
guess.
is helping National Geographic become more edgy.
No, Nat Geo is through Disney.
They're teaching people how to make moonshine on Disney?
No, that's the Discovery Channel, not National Geography.
Oh, sorry. I'm getting so confused.
Or
I'm
Geographic,
so
not Geography.
I'm so confused.
Looks like you drank the first 4 shots out of the Moonstach.
No! Guys, if I start losing, it's not because I'm a bad Mahjong player, it's because I've gone blind.
It's because you've gone blind.
Yeah,
I
but
don't know
actually,
what's
if
in
I
my
had my
hand.
sight, I'd be winning all the time.
Real actual facts.
Right. Blame it
Yes.
on the wine.
But you can brew beer at home, can't you?
Yes.
can.
So
I,
what
but it-
makes moonshine illegal?
the
Because
sale.
it's liquor, untaxed liquor, yes.
The sale.
Mhm.
Mm.
It has to do with the government not being able to get their taxes off of it.
But
And
is it
because of-
because it's strong, or
Yeah,
because it's
yeah.
like pure liquor?
It's pure liquor, yeah. And because like it also has to do with like a bunch of rules from Prohibition era that are still in effect.
Oh.
Hmm
Should have gotten rid of them, to be honest, but it was.
I agree, 100%.
I mean, nowadays when people can access booze quite easily, it's probably not a huge deal that people are selling moonshine. Because only risky people will want to drink it anyway. It's not like in the Prohibition era when like they couldn't access anything, so people were buying it as like their only liquor.
Right. Well, it's still sold to like places called shot houses, which are speakeasies.
Oh, speakeasy.
Yeah, so like not backwoods, but like hidden bars basically. And if you don't want to buy your stuff directly from a distributor, you go to a shiner.
I'm learning so much.
Learning so much illegal stuff today.
Oh, it's all thanks to Discovery Channel. Thank
Dude,
you.
I don't know what it is about like it just being illegal that just draws me to it more.
Mm,
It's fascinating.
It is.
it is. It is.
It is. But I mean, like the first time, if you legalize it, I'm just like, I'm not as interested.
Boring.
It's just crazy. It's more of the fact I feel like since internet's more accessible to everybody, it's like easy for you to be able to look up this type of information. Because I remember, I think it was like a few months back, I tend to scroll through TikTok every now and then.
Okay.
And so some person decided to show how they can make alcohol, like drinking alcohol in the house, like have it in the closet for weeks or something. I forgot how you make it, but you can essentially make it from home like that alcohol. And a bunch of kids were trying to do it.
Oh
And I was
dear.
just like,
Oh.
oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah, natural fermentation is really easy.
Yeah, that's why.
Crime
so-
doer Monatok.
Crime doer Monatok.
I just want to be a gangster.
You just want to be a gangster.
The gangster toad.
Toad question: how do I RP a child being ripped in two?
Don't.
I don't know how to do that, and I don't.
Is that a
recommend it.
toad subject? Is it a subject that toads are naturally
I wonder.
knowledgeable in?
I wonder if Skill is talking about Toad from Mario.
Huh.
Ah,
Toad question.
I don't know. How do I rip a child in half?
How do you rip a child in half?
Can't tell you. Can't tell you.
Okay, yeah, I'll reel it back in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that. But okay, so like when I was in Japan, I did make umeshu by
Mhm.
myself, but they give you the ingredients at the grocery store. Like you buy a certain kind of like distilled white alcohol that's like 20 or 30%, and then you like get the container, you buy the plums, and then you like soak it with sugar. And that's like a popular hobby, and that was totally in my closet, Awoodles. That was in my closet. But it's not making alcohol. Like, I had to buy the alcohol, but it sure did make it stronger, I can tell you that much.
Oh yeah.
Like, over time, something happens to the sugar, I think, where it, like, also, I don't know, maybe it does ferment? I don't know.
The thing is, it's not gonna.
Man.
It can be natural fermentation.
The thing is, there's no
Yeah.
fermentation if you don't have any bacteria in there.
Or
Yeast.
Yeah, I don't know, I think maybe it's just a natural, like, getting the flavor out of the ume idea. Nothing crazy happening, you know? The alcohol's already there, but you just make it ume flavored by soaking it. But it was strong. It was very strong.
Is that the stuff they sell in the grocery stores? It's like, do they
Yeah.
make it the same way? Because I've had those before, and it's fine for a little while, and then holy crap, does it get strong?
It gets stronger and stronger the longer you leave it somehow.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, that's the general idea. Real umeshu. So if you get something that has like added flavors and stuff, obviously they've just fudged it. But real umeshu should only have like, tempayo.
Who had my 5?
Which 5?
Was it the 5 of
5
bamboos?
5 of characters.
I don't know.
I don't remember anymore.
Yeah, I
Wasn't
don't remember.
me.
When they put the tiles down, I was just like, ha, mine's done.
Done. It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
She even caught me on a camera. It wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
Oh yeah, they were also teaching a bunch of kids like how you can be able to, what was it? I think it was like in certain bars, like children can enter, right? And they would get a stamp that's like, oh, you can't give this person alcohol, obviously. And they figured out how they were able to get that same exact stamp on like Amazon or something. So
Wait,
they could,
Oh, the like you're allowed stamp.
yeah, pretty much like that type of stamp, and a bunch of kids found it. So I don't know what the bars are doing nowadays, but like,
Shouldn't they be checking their ID or something?
yeah, but sometimes it gets super super busy, so sometimes it's like it's really hard to check all of them sometimes. So that's why they resorted to stamping at one point.
Yeah, that's a little bit.
Sus, yeah.
I wouldn't call it sus. It's like
It's not a great system. It's not a waterproof system.
Yeah.
let's call it that. Let's call it that.
It's a very flimsy system.
Because that seems more like an establishment thing as opposed to like a universal thing used by bars.
Yeah.
But here, I'm trying to think. I think you kids can go into like a pub, but not a bar. If they serve food, then you can go inside.
Right.
But if it's like mainly alcohol, then you can't go inside.
I think they shouldn't even be allowing kids to enter in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get out of here, kids. The adults want to play.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Sorry, kids. Can't take you. It's the rules. Bye.
All right, we'll leave you in the car, windows up and locked.
Come on. You gotta crack the window a little bit. Be humane.
I think you need one of those signs that says yes, they do have water and ACs running.
Air conditioning. And his favorite jammies.
She's listening to her favorite song.
I need that as a sticker on my car whenever I do get a car. It'd be
Bruh,
fun.
I finally got my back windshield replaced. I've been driving around for a month with no back windshield.
What happened to it?
What? Wait, no back windshield at all?
No back windshield. Yeah,
What
so
happened?
I accidentally, when I was mowing my lawn, I hit a rock with the
Oh.
lawnmower and it just busted out the back of it. Yeah, but the reason I bring up the sticker is because I had a straw hat sticker on the back of my car, but since it got busted out, it fell apart. And
Oof.
just recently, my other One Piece sticker came in, and I still need to put that on my car.
Gotta proclaim your loyalty.
Exactly. Well, the other one was straw hat. This one is Whitebeard. So this is my true
Ah.
loyalty.
Oh.
My true loyalties. Hmm.
Whitebeard pirates are no more. Just saying.
What are you talking about?
Are they still? I don't know.
They aren't, and I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Don't bring up painful topics.
I had to get my jab in. Anytime One Piece gets mentioned, I have to get my jab in.
You just have to destroy somebody.
Fucking weebs.
Oh. Did I ever tell you guys that when I was in Japan, I went to a kabuki play that was One Piece?
Oh no,
Really?
that sounds interesting.
I've heard of it.
Yeah, it wasn't traditional kabuki, but it was like, it's called like super kabuki, like super kabuki. Yeah, but it was the like Fire Fist Ace story.
So
That's what they chose. They highlighted that as the
for
main
that
story.
play, they actually have canon character. Well, not. I think they're non-canon characters that they establish in it, and they come up on the wiki.
Oh.
So you can look up those characters. On
So
the
they're
wiki.
like, yeah,
on
because
the
it
wiki.
is canon. It is canon. I guess it's official. So they're okay, interesting. Yeah, no, that was really fun. But yeah, like that's what they like highlight because the Whitebeard pirates are just so darn cool.
They are. They really are. Like
They're
all
just
of
so
them.
darn cool.
And then Ace was one of them, of course.
Until they get wiped out.
Yeah, that was his. It was his.
Would you say?
I mean,
Rika?
I get.
Nothing.
The fuck you say? Rika?
I think okay. So in terms of anime, though, I've been seeing so much Spy Family stuff recently.
Yeah,
So
I've been
good.
reading it. It's good.
it's good. It's really
I
good.
should watch it. Okay.
It's really
Yeah.
really cute. Yeah.
I haven't had like okay, so I feel like I've been in a slump when it comes to anime where it's like it doesn't sometimes it feels like almost a chore to sit down and watch an anime at times lately, for
Right.
me at least. And
It's so long.
with Spy Family, man, I don't know, it just feels like a breath of fresh air for me.
It's wholesome slice of life. Yeah.
Oh.
It's so cute.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's I like that. I love slice
Yeah.
of life anime,
Well, I mean, it's not really
Mhm.
slice of life, but it is part. It is part.
but it
of
has that feeling, like more calm, less sensational. Some
Yeah.
like personal moments.
It's well, I mean, we can't honestly say in like the other season that's gonna come out, but as for the first season, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Mhm.
I love the faces Anya makes.
Anya's great.
Yes.
She is my favorite. I will protect this child with my life.
Oh, I see. I'm googling it now.
She's-
Yeah, I see a lot of great faces already.
The thing with Spy Family is that you can read the manga or you can watch the anime. It's pretty much the same.
Okay, so they're loyal to the source material.
Pretty much, yeah.
Been watching more anime recently, but I'm very lazy about watching anime. I never be like, wow. I'm not like one of those people where I'm like, I need to watch anime just for the sake of watching anime. But if there's if there's a story that's presented in the medium of anime, I'll watch it. That's
Mm.
good. Excuse me, I'll watch it. Like,
Yeah.
right now, Brady and I are watching this one show called The Untamed, and
Okay.
it's a Chinese drama that I can't even describe it. It spans like multi lifetimes of this couple, and like these two. It's got very what's the word I'm looking for? Very homosexual undertones.
Oh. Is it a
Here-
reincarnation story?
Is it
like-
a what?
Like you said many lifetimes, so are they reincarnating or something? Or like
Let me look it up real quick.
Here's the thing.
Just to get, like,
Here's the thing. A friend of mine told me about Chinese, like stories like that. A lot of them have BL.
yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yes.
But you can't explicitly say it because of Chinese censorship.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's all undertone.
Okay, here we go. It follows the adventures of two soulmate cultivators who travel to solve a series of mysteries that link to a tragic event in the past.
Oh, sounds intriguing. I need
Wait.
to.
It's very good so far.
Ruka, didn't you see Kaiji? I'm pretty sure, obviously,
I've-
since you have your thumbnail as a
Yeah,
You know.
I've seen Kaiji the first season and second season. I don't think there was a third season, but I've seen both, and it's been a while. What about it?
So I don't know if you knew this, but there is a movie out there that's basically has the same story of Kaiji through and through, from the friggin' boat arc and everything of
Are
that sort.
you talking about Squid Games?
No, I would never.
What?
It's not the same.
It's not the same.
Yeah, okay, so I'm talking about this other one. It's called something World. I forgot what it's called. And it's not supposed to be a Kaiji movie, but it seemed like someone watched Kaiji and was like in a boardroom and said, hey, you know, we should get that part of the show and just make it into a movie and just put the
Oh.
clown out of
What?
nowhere. Yeah,
What?
yeah.
A clown?
Yeah, because apparently the main guy that's supposed to be Kaiji in a sense, but not Kaiji, he has like some sort of clown phobia or some shit, and I'm just like, huh.
Oh,
But
interesting.
I don't
Yeah.
understand.
yeah, it's so weird. Once I find it on Netflix, I'll send it to you because it's just Kaiji.
Is it what's the original language?
I don't know if it's a Chinese film or not. I'm gonna be
Okay.
real, because
I-
it's
Scissor
been a
seven.
long time.
If you said Chinese, I wouldn't be surprised, but if you said English, I wouldn't be surprised either, to be honest.
Mhm.
It's not English, definitely not. At least I remember that much. But yeah, they even have like the scene where they do the rock paper scissors card game and everything, and they do the exact explanation of what Kaiji says, like,
Oh my
oh, if
gosh.
he puts down this one, he should have put down this one, blah blah. You know, the whole
Mm.
spiel. It's like,
Interesting. Wait, is it another animated series or is it a drama?
oh, it's an IRL. It's a real life.
Oh, so they're probably like, oh, like, even if we take a lot of stuff from this anime, we're like not an anime, so no one will notice.
No one will copyright it.
No one will, yeah, no one will really see.
Probably not
Connection.
unless someone brings it to their attention, to be honest.
Mhm.
Because it's probably actually that bad when they did it live action. I don't know. It's like the bad movies get a pass, I guess.
They should.
If it were super successful, then it would become a problem, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. And I need to rewatch Kaiji because apparently I've been.
Oh, it's
But-
called Animal World.
Animal World.
Why
It's
does it
so
sound
weird.
Why does it sound familiar?
Maybe someone told you about it too.
Probably, but no one mentioned the Kaiji thing, so I don't know. Also, oh right, have you guys heard the movie called Train to Busan?
Oh yeah, that's a great
I've
movie.
heard of it, but I haven't seen it yet.
I don't know.
Oh, it's wonderful.
It's like
Yeah?
it's a zombie flick, right?
It is a zombie movie, correct? But it's
Oh.
so well done. Like that was one of those movies when I got home from work, Brandy was like, I heard a Train to Busan. Do you want to watch it? And I was like, not really. But then she put it on and we were both just sucked into it.
Oh.
I haven't seen it myself.
Interesting.
I haven't seen it myself, but the premise of it for some reason reminded me a lot of this other anime, called Cabaneri. I'm not sure if you I'm not sure if you heard about it. It's basically
No.
also zombies and trains, but
Is that Italian?
it's
Zombies and trains.
but it's more like steampunk ish.
Mm.
So I don't know. Maybe that's where the similarities end, but it just reminded me of that. And when we were talking about live action movies, like that came to mind, as well as the One Piece live action that somehow is.
What?
There is a One Piece live action in production.
What?
Yep. So far, it's doing pretty good. They're still filming though.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Oh, is it Netflix?
It's
It will be
Netflix.
Netflix soon,
Yes.
I still
That's
have
scary.
to watch their Cowboy Bebop because I'm too afraid.
That
No,
one got
no.
canceled.
Because it's shitty.
That's why I'm too afraid. But I feel like I should know. I feel like I should know.
You should know
What it looks like.
why it got canceled, right?
Yeah, I feel like I just need to watch it so I'm in the know, I guess.
I
Awoodles.
I am getting
Nice.
beat up today.
You are getting
Sorry.
beat
Oh
up.
Gosh, Ruka, guys were bullying him.
This is fine. I need it once in a
Yes.
while. I need it once in a while.
What was I gonna say?
Nice, refreshing beating.
I am so terrified. So my favorite video game series is
Yes.
BioShock, but
Yeah.
I don't like Infinite whatsoever. But I
What?
just had to mention that. But anyways,
Good
I
understood
hear
that.
Disclaimer.
I hear Netflix is making a live action or it's gonna be animated movie of BioShock, and I'm terrified.
I'm gonna guess 3D movie. If they do animated, I don't know. It could be almost as good as whatever League made for their thing, but then again,
Arcane?
yeah.
Yeah, but
Oh,
haven't you?
people have been singing its praises, haven't they?
Oh yeah,
I-
Arcane's really.
I
well
haven't
done.
seen
Even if
it.
you're not a League of Legends fan, it's good.
I haven't
But
seen
it's
it.
animated.
Really good.
It is.
Yeah. The only thing is that it's really like 50-50 because I just recently saw the trailer for the new Resident Evil series that came out. Or it's coming out, my bad, coming out.
The
And
remake?
it's like some weird Resident Evil movie.
Oh yeah.
And like Wesker has children, which doesn't make sense.
I thought he died.
Yeah, that's why he shouldn't have children.
That's not really
and so-
spoilers for anyone. But yeah.
No idea, but okay. I'm going with this.
Okay.
yes.
Okay. Keep going, please. Sorry.
It's okay, but yeah, it's just totally left field on the whole story of that video game franchise. So it's just like I am terrified of what they're gonna come up with for BioShock.
I mean, it depends on who's doing the writing and production, right? Do you know anything about that?
I hear someone from the people from BioShock is gonna be working on it as well, but even then, some people from the Resident Evil franchise that worked on the game were also kind of low key in charge of that production of that series. So it's like,
If Ken Levine is not involved in the BioShock program, I will not have hope for it.
yeah.
It's probably some random person.
Because Ken,
I don't
Ken
know.
Levine, I don't even know. I don't think he did the third one. I know he did the first two, but I don't think he did the third one.
But yeah,
No,
Mitchell,
no, he did-
I'm
he did do
also
BioShock
always
2,
apprehensive. Always apprehensive of TV adaptations.
Always.
Or like live action adaptations.
Oh, like for an example, there's also the Mortal Kombat movie that had came out, and
You mean in the
Wait, the old
90s?
one? Wait,
You mean
is
in the
there
90s?
is there a new one?
the newest one.
I didn't even know they made one.
What?
Yeah, it's good. It's,
What?
it's
Wait.
enjoyable. It's enjoyable.
What?
Wait, what?
It's
What?
okay. It's
Explain it.
enjoyable. It's
What?
enjoyable, but there's no tournament.
There's no tournament.
What?
There's no tournament.
Okay, I mean that's really not a
Wait.
huge deal, but okay, explain please. What the heck is going on here?
Oh my gosh, I had no idea.
So I can't. I think it's on Yeah, it's on HBO.
HBO.
Oh, so
Um,
that could be promising. At least we have violence.
let me get a synopsis because I don't want to butcher it.
Mortal Kombat 12? No, it's like
No, more.
no. This is Mortal Kombat 2021 film.
Yeah.
2021.
I mean the original the movie from the 90s that was like whatever, right? But
I loved that.
great.
I
I'm-
loved it, and it was terrible, but I still loved it.
yeah, it's terrible, but whatever. Okay,
It's
That-
the 90s.
it's in the 90s. I mean, it's kind of on the same lines of the Street Fighter movie and the Super Mario movie.
oh god.
No, that was terrible, but people still like it.
but still hilarious.
Which one was your favorite character? Luigi Mario or Mario Mario?
Of course, Luigi Mario.
Oh, that's right. The Mario movie is also is in production right now.
Yeah.
What? Why are
Yeah,
you
it's
guys
voiced by
doing this
Chris Pratt.
again? What? Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait,
Wow.
oh, that is happening.
Yeah,
That is happening. It sure freaking
That's
is.
so weird.
we live in a weird timeline.
Wouldn't it be
We
amazing
live in
though
a
if
weird
it just...
timeline of no original ideas.
Yeah.
No, a lot of people are going back to the stuff that they liked back in the 90s, and it's like, okay, that's fine, but please make something new.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I will open up my wallet for nostalgia, but I don't want everything in cinema to be about nostalgia.
Yes.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
But we will open our wallets though.
I know it depends. It depends. I know people like the first and Sonic movies like that came out, but I'm still a little
Sonic
bit.
was pretty funny, I thought. I don't know.
It was cute.
I mean,
It was cute. It was very
I'm
cute.
still hesitant to even touch it. All right, I'm still hesitant to
Ru-
touch it.
Ruka, I think if you watched it, you would have a good time.
That's what I hate.
Mhm.
I don't want to have a good time.
It's like that. I feel like it's kind of. I'm not a huge like Sonic aficionado or anything, but to me, it like seemed like it kind of made sense. Whereas like the '90s Mario movie, you were like, "What is going on?"
Yeah, that didn't make sense.
None of this matches anything.
No, it did not.
I guess the Sonic one is also they made their own like idea of how he
like-
came about, but
like
is he an alien? I don't know.
he was supposedly
Another
made.
dimension.
I heard that he was made from like lore stuff or whatever, comic book or whatever. Because I know there was comics of Sonic.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I went to go to the movies with a friend of mine that was like super into Sonic back in the day, like looked into everything. Because I was like, I wonder how he would react to said movie, because it's like, oh, did they butcher it type thing. And he told me that actually they kind of wrapped it up really well for people that don't know anything about Sonic, and that they
Really?
could potentially get into Sonic because of them. So I was like, oh damn, what the heck?
That's the kind of good directing I want.
I think the only reason why it got crap the first time was because of the original really bad models that they used.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
If
Yeah, and a graphic issue.
and also I don't know if the somewhat realistic fur on Sonic is okay with people. It kind of bugs me still a little bit. I'll be perfectly honest about that. But
Because you want to pet it, but you
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah, well, they were making him like cutesy, I guess, in a way.
no, I mean like realistic fur when when he didn't really have, I guess, fur.
That's just the kind of thing though that a studio wants to show off. Now that I'm actually studying 3D graphics, it's like, ooh, you can do good fur. Oh, good, better show that off, you know.
Sonic these days is doing great if you don't worry about the video games. Yeah.
I haven't seen any Sonic video games
Oh.
recently. Speaking of the Sonic video games, there is one that they're in production. It's like Sonic Breath of the Wild kind of thing.
What?
So to clarify about that,
Yeah.
yes, at first they said it's going to be open world, but specifically it's open zone.
It's still
so you'll be
open
able to
world.
explode. No.
It's still technically open world, okay?
It's not though.
It's not.
They
It's not.
insist. They insist.
You're able to explore the entirety of the zone that you go into. Now, I don't know how good of an idea of making an open world Sonic game is going to be, but I don't have an attachment to Sonic, so I have no
Yeah.
opinion.
The one thing that I liked from that trailer were the giant what's the giant boss that they showed. That's about it. But it also looked a little clunky to try to fight. So I don't know. That's the only thing.
They're just trying to. Is this a trend now? Are colossal bosses a trend? I keep hearing a lot on Twitter about like Shadow of the Colossus, or like not a lot, but I've noticed it.
Well,
I've noticed it.
Shadow of the Colossus has been around for a hot minute, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But people like were mentioning it recently, and then other people were asking for like recommendations. I don't know who it was, And I was like, is something trending happening? Like, I don't know what the trends are right now.
Not that I know of, but I wouldn't be opposed to having more giant bosses.
Because in Breath of the Wild, they added giant bosses. And then, like, from what I've seen of, like, the newer God of Wars, it's, like, more giant bosses every time. Like, before it was, like, there's a giant boss. And now it's, like, the very first scene is a giant boss. Oh, okay. So I feel like it's a thing. I don't know.
I wouldn't
I
mind.
just beat the first. I beat Metal Gear Rising recently, and going up against a bunch of Metal Gears, just giant boss.
Did you like going against the iconic enemy that they
freaking Sam?
Yeah.
What is in Monsoon? No, yeah. Okay, so Metal Gear Rising was a game that came out in 2013 or 14. I can't remember exactly, but it's been very popular online because a lot of people have been memeing it because during the fight scenes there's a nice little music montage that the fight sequences match up really really nicely. I think his name is Lightning Sam. I can't remember.
Lightning Sam. Miracle Workshop said Sonic Movie 2 is loyal to the game story, unlike Mario Movie.
Well, yeah, Mario movies was never loyal to begin with.
I mean, it was like you can't even, if you didn't tell me it was Mario, it would be what is this?
Jetstream Sam is his name.
Jetstream Sam.
It's like
he's hot.
It's like I know a little. I know a little Metal Gear here and there, but it's like not enough.
So I will admit, beating the game.
Rodriguez.
Right.
Hello.
Game really did whet my appetite again for the Metal Gear series. But then I went back and I watched an entire playthrough of Metal Gear Solid 2, and just this convoluted ass storyline that Hideo Kojima comes up with. Just makes me rage.
He does that all the time, though. He's done that ever since the beginning.
Ever since the beginning, but I'm just like, oh my god, this person turns out to be this person, nanomachines, but then it's also this person with nanomachines. I'm just like,
but they're actually this person with no nano.
Yeah.
I feel like
five different iterations of the big boss.
I feel like you can like skip the rest of Metal Gear and just go to Revengeance and that's it.
You do not need to play any of the Metal Gear games to understand Revengeance.
Unless you want to know about Raiden, but that's it.
Yeah, unless you want to know about Raiden.
Yeah.
Oh, what are we talking about? Mortal Kombat again, Raiden?
No, not that one.
Raiden he's nothing like the character from Mortal Kombat.
Oh, okay.
Gesundheit.
But okay, what if I do love Chris Pratt, but how hilarious would it be if in the new Mario movie they actually just get an Italian actor to be like Italian? I don't know, that's too serious, I guess, isn't it?
I don't think it would be too serious. I think it would actually be back to roots of what Mario used to be.
Yeah.
Like, it might be like, what if he was just like a regular Italian guy? And then like one day in his plumbing job, he discovers something. That's what I would do if it were a Mario movie. It'd be like he really is an Italian plumber with an Italian actor, and then he like discovers a new world. That's what I would do. I guess in the original movie they tried to make it like they're just normal plumbers, and then they
did, yeah.
Never mind. I take it all back.
I think eventually they made Mario actually be from the Mushroom Kingdom, but I don't know when that started, to be honest.
Oh, really?
Maybe
is Mario from a magical land, or is he from the real world, like the boring world?
No, he's from the Mushroom Kingdom.
Yeah.
He's always been a magical plumber.
True.
Okay.
I just want to know why he hasn't married Princess Peach yet.
True. Maybe he has commitment issues, and that's
not even like his girlfriend.
There has been no date as far as I know of. I don't know. Like, they haven't had a date.
I mean, in Odyssey, they both wear like wedding-ish outfits.
Well, spoilers, but that's because there's a wedding at the end of Odyssey.
Oh, I see. I see. I still haven't played Odyssey yet, so I can't say.
Oh, fantastic game, Ruka. You would like if you like platformers, dog, you'd like it.
The only platformers I really play are like Metroid style platformer games. That's about it, really.
Like Metroidvania?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
What is the Mario that had Rosalina for the first time?
Galaxy.
Yeah, Galaxy.
Okay,
That was
that's the newest one I've played. Is Mario Galaxy.
That one's fun. There's a little, I think it's the All-Star pack you can get, where you get 64, Sunshine, and Galaxy together.
Oh,
that's really fun.
I mean, 64 I could play like a million times. I've beaten that game so many times. I don't know. I'm not even good at games. I just really like it.
So I am low-key mad at the fact that Nintendo didn't say, "Hey, we're adding all of the personas on Switch." I'm so mad. Freaking
Wait, what?
Who made Persona?
Atlas.
Atlas.
Are they usually on a certain platform, or it's usually like PlayStation? I thought.
Yeah, they're
Isn't
usually
it?
on PlayStation.
The gripe is that they have Strikers on the Switch, but they couldn't port, the other personas on the Switch.
I mean, they should have just put everything.
They're kind of weird about their porting things.
Like, they're going to put all of them on Steam, on PC, so it's like, man.
Wait.
Oh, but not Switch?
I haven't.
They will put it on PC.
I haven't seen any listings yet on Steam except for not Persona 4. I haven't seen 3 or 5 yet on there.
Yeah. But yeah, they're supposedly gonna bring it to Steam, I believe.
So my question is, why bother?
Why bother what?
Why bother bringing a game no one plays to the Switch?
People Persona.
No, people love Persona. I know.
Well-
people love Persona. I could never get into it.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
it's a bit long, just like all the other SMT type games. So
Mhm.
But how long is long?
Oh, long.
let
Like more than 50 hours to beat.
80 to
Yeah.
80 to 100 usually.
82 is
Yeah.
pretty long.
Like, perspective-wise, the original game, just say Persona 4, for
Yeah,
example.
yeah.
Just basic Persona 4, it would take, like, not as long compared to Golden, which is the extra edition, which has extra more content in it, so it takes even more than 80, I think.
Well,
Right?
I mean, technically, it still has the same number of days regardless on which edition you get.
Whew. Everybody's senpai.
But it's like
Everybody.
There's more-
is tonight.
I guess there's more scenes you can get.
Minaga
Right.
tenpai tonight.
Okay, so there's a website called howlongtobeat.com, and I typed in Persona 5, just a random one.
Uh-huh.
The main story is estimated to take 97 and a half hours to beat.
That's too long. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I've
it is.
seen Persona and it looks entertaining, but that's freaking long.
You really do it more for the story, to be honest.
Yeah.
But so my feeling of what a long game is like Final Fantasy, where you could spend over 100 hours, but you could also spend like under 50. Because I've beaten a couple of Final Fantasies in under 50, if you just ignore a lot of stuff, right?
Yeah, but you
So,
also
like,
miss
is
out
it
on a lot of
impossible?
stuff.
Yeah, but it's fine. But if you beat Persona, like, the fastest you can, it's 80 hours? The fastest possible, do you think? Or is that an average?
So the way the games are paced, it's like on a day-by-day basis, and typically you have like 1 year to finish, like one in-game year to finish everything.
So but you're paced day by day, and it kind of like draws it out, maybe.
Well, most of the time it's fairly quick if you don't go into a dungeon. When you go into a dungeon or there's like a big event that happens, that's when it gets dragged out a bit.
Oh.
Especially-
Yeah, I'm the kind of person who skips all dungeons if possible.
Well, the thing is, the
Right.
dungeon is part of the story. You have to go.
No.
You have to go through there because
No.
that's where all the stuff happens.
I see.
Now there's
This
no grinding involved. There's no grinding involved unless you want to, but it doesn't help.
Yeah. See, the reason... So earlier we were talking about MMOs, and the reason why the only one I've ever, like, gotten to the end game of is Guild Wars, and the reason is because the missions are actually not that long. If you just go, like, mission, it's not that long. But if you, like, go out into the world and farm stuff and, like, do extra stuff, then it takes longer.
Yeah, but the thing about Guild Wars, I'll just tangent into that really quick, is you don't really farm in Guild Wars even until like maybe until like maybe the end, and even then it doesn't really help too much unless you're like doing specific builds.
Mm-hmm.
But that's beside the point.
But you have the option of getting through the missions quickly if you are an impatient individual such as myself.
Yeah, I like taking my time. Was that Monatok?
Was you saying impatient individual? I was like, what?
Okay, I am patient when it matters. I will be patient with people, but when it's like a game that I'm trying to play for fun, I'm like, get me to the good stuff, folks. 26 episodes max anime, that kind of thing.
It's because
That's cute.
One Piece, 26 episodes. Yeah, right.
If I watch an anime that is longer than that, I guarantee you I get around 150 and I will stop every time. Naruto, like 150.
150?
One Piece, 150.
I'm surprised you can even get to 100 or 50.
I have a certain amount of patience, but then after a while I'm like, oh.
Oh my god, I just logged out of the game. Oh no.
Oh, that's what
No.
happened.
There was a pwn I needed.
Get in here.
Okay, just take your time on your turns so that he can come back.
Well, yeah, you have a 1 minute limit, so.
Oh, rip. What I was gonna say is,
Yes.
Persona, it's the type of thing where it's like
What?
the journey, and you end up liking the characters, and so that's the reason why you would want to go through the dungeon so you can level up said characters that you like mostly.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And a lot of the way the story is, well, at least, yeah, a lot of the way the story is structured is around those characters anyway. So can't really.
You want to know about it to do the main story, right?
It helps.
Yeah.
It helps. Yeah. That's all.
The most I know about, like, all I've seen of Persona, my impression was it's a very stylish game. It's the kind of gameplay I would like. And also the music is amazing.
The music
have not
is
played that.
amazing for those kind of games.
Persona series is more of like a poppy sort of music, but I guess it depends on which Persona we're talking
Yeah.
about.
Because I was gonna say Persona 3 ain't poppy.
It's not. Well, I mean, it's more.
I was thinking jazzy.
Persona 3.
I was thinking jazzy.
Persona 3, I think, was more jazzy, kind of, right?
Yeah.
Like it's very. If anything, I feel like it was very like sad music.
It is sad. It is sad.
Oh.
It's like a sad. But there's like some poppy stuff in there. I
I can't get over the evokers in Persona 3.
Yeah, that was an interesting stylistic choice, but they were also coming from, well, they had Persona 1 and 2, but Persona 1 and 2 felt more like an SMT game than an actual Persona game. It didn't become actual Persona you know today until 3, and then 4 it kind of went more poppy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so when I was living in Japan, I used to play this music game called Mai Mai. Have you ever heard of it?
I think I've heard of it. Is it like this big giant circle thing in front of you?
Yeah, it's like there's a big touch screen in front of you,
Yeah.
and then circles pop out from the middle, and then you have to like grab them before they hit the edge, and it's all in on the beat. and they did like a collaboration with like Persona 4 or something, or Persona 5. I mean, like while I was in Japan, it was like there are tons of Persona songs everywhere in like all kinds of arcade games, because they were making partnerships with all kinds of like random, or like I don't know, like other companies to like make games and stuff.
Yeah.
But the music was so good.
It is
like,
good.
Yeah, that was like for me very jazzy. Maybe that's Persona 4. Persona 4.
Yeah, Persona 4 is really well known to be very like happy, pop-ish. While I think Persona 5 has that aspect, but a little bit more serious and like actiony.
Actiony. And then you got Persona 3, which is more sad. Very sad.
Depresso, yeah.
No.
Like for example, Persona 4 Persona 5, for an example, when you summon your persona and stuff, you put on a mask or something, or you pull off a mask. While in Persona 3, you have a gun, and I don't know how YouTube TOS is or whatever, but...
Just go for it.
Okay, basically they put a gun to their head in order to summon their persona.
Oh, I have heard this. I have seen this. Because I always just watch my friends playing games, but... Yeah, no, it's super dark, and also, I don't know which one it was, but I was watching my friend play it. It might have been 4 or 5, and like one of the first bosses, like spoiler alert, it's like one of the first, was a weird PE teacher or something who was like molesting young girls, and I was like, damn.
The topics can get very serious, yes.
Yeah, but then the dungeon was like when you went into the dungeon, it was like a dark version of the school, and there were like weird, like feminine figures like tied up, you know? I don't know, it was really weird. Really weirded me out. Tempai. But I don't know, kind of seemed like a cool game. Very stylish. Wow, this
definitely.
Ruka!
Yeah.
The best game I've ever had.
Yeah, Monatok is living his dream right now, dominating us all.
Fucking chilling at the pond, dog.
You haven't. What's MMVs? MMV?
MMV?
I have no idea.
Wait,
pardon me?
The context. I'm gonna assume that you haven't seen the MMVs I post. Okay, MMVs are basically, they get like 3D models, and you can make them do whatever you want, like dances or something.
Oh yeah, one of my classmates was showing me a website that had a lot of like animations and stuff too.
Persadna.
Persadna. It's very angsty. It is a lot of teenage angst, from what I have seen as an outsider.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Oh, so I'm gonna confess, I haven't finished a Persona game ever. But like,
I mean, it sounds like they're really long.
no, yeah, they're really, really long. So I haven't been able to just sit down and finish one. So, but I have to say, I'm also still a fan of the franchise. Like, whether I don't know any spoilers. By the way, I've never been spoiled on a Persona game, like ever. I don't know anything.
Too much content
to
be spoiled.
Well, it's more on the fact that it's like, no, it's actually easy for you to get spoiled, because it's like, oh, the game has been out for a long time, like, why haven't you already played it type thing.
Yeah.
But I've just been lucky enough that I haven't like stumbled upon any spoilers.
And now that you've said that, it's gonna happen eventually.
Oh no, because there's no way. Whenever the Atlas is trending on Twitter, or any Persona is trending on Twitter, I just don't look.
Wise, very wise. Miktel has only played through Persona 5 well over 100 hours. Okay.
I think 5 is the only Persona I haven't played. I played a little bit of 1, the remake of 1, and half of 2. There is 2 halves to 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
You mean like they released them separately?
Yes.
One.
Yeah. So Persona 2 has one called the one that came out first is actually this the first one that came out first in the stateside was actually the second half of Persona 2, and then they released the first one.
They released the second half only? Why?
Because the first half had very problematic characters in there, let's just say.
Well, you can just...
Yeah. It was a
The
very
second-
famous dictator, let's just say.
Oh, interesting.
But eventually they did release.
Aw.
I think.
Aw.
Wait, I think
Aw.
they eventually released the first part. So you can get the full story of it.
Oh,
I
see.
think they changed him up where they just put, I think, glasses or something. Or
Really?
try to make him look different. I feel like they did, if I remember correctly.
I haven't played it yet. So, I mean, I played a little bit, but I don't know what they did to him. So.
Oh, okay, yeah. I just know it was some small cosmetic change just to make it slightly different. Is all.
They filled in the mustache.
The whole idea of a parody is that you know who it is, though.
Well, the thing is, it's not a
That's
parody.
true.
It's supposed to be actually him.
Yeah.
Well, Helsing didn't care.
Helsing didn't
Wait.
care.
Yeah, Helsing. Well, Helsing is different, I guess.
But
Yeah, I think
Jojo Rabbit didn't care.
Now Jojo Rabbit, that one was different. And what I really respect about Jojo Rabbit is Taika Waititi. He was like, I cannot ask anybody else to do this.
Now
so
I do
I'm
it.
Going to, so I'm going to play Hitler.
Yeah.
I love that
Taika
man so much.
Waititi is amazing, and I love
He's
him.
an S-tier director. He's an S-tier person. He's such a great personality. I love him.
Everything he makes, I love.
I don't know this guy.
And he's handsome. He directed Thor. He's directing the new Thor. No. Love and Thunder. I want to see Love and Thunder so bad.
yes. You should pre-order the tickets soon. They might sell out.
Oh shoot!
When-
Yeah, they're
okay,
already out for pre-order. Yeah.
What?
Ooh.
When is that supposed to come out?
7th apparently. I'm googling it now.
So wait,
Anything he touches, I will watch.
It was really
Ty-
good with what Dark Shadows and Dark.
No, he did Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah, he did Thor Ragnarok, and he's doing
What We Do in the Shadows?
What We Do in the Shadows. Thank you. Yeah.
I love that movie.
Matt Berry.
I don't even know who that is.
no idea.
Oh,
No idea.
Matt Berry is one of the vampires.
But okay, no. Oh shit! Oh, sorry. I just swore.
That's
Is
fine.
that bad?
That's fine.
Yes. Okay. Matt Berry is amazing, but Jermaine Clement
Yeah.
is like New Zealand actor. Taika Waititi is a New Zealand director.
He's also a QE. Yeah.
Yeah. And then Jermaine Clement is like one of his friends from back in New Zealand, maybe.
Yep. He's from the Fly of the Concords.
I know, it's so good.
Mm.
So good. But yeah, I don't know, like Persona, I mean, I don't know, like when they release games, because they're like, when they will do things weird, like release the second half of the game and not the first half because something is problematic, like do you think we're not able to handle this? Like,
Well, the thing is, it was
I don't know.
back in the 90s, and
Oh, so it was like controversial.
or like late 90s, early 2000s. Imagine censorship stuff back in the day. Yeah, you can kind of guess.
Yeah. Skill, I said Dex already. Mictil said Dex. I am only sped, no strong. I am neither sped nor strong, but I have a better chance of escaping than fighting.
Only sped, no strong.
Only sped, no strong.
But I am slippery. I am slippery, I'll slip away.
Wait.
Slippery.
Is Dex the same as speed in D&D?
Dexterity
basically.
determines your speed.
Really?
It's not like the same, but it's directly related.
Yeah. So dexterity is anything that you would need to be dexterous to do. So jumping, running, movement, maneuvering.
And I guess they're kind of assuming it's like, well, okay, so I guess in D&D speed also means like, no, speed is just how how many squares you can run. Like, I guess technically in real
Movement
life,
speed,
strength does help you run faster.
I mean,
but
I was thinking there'd be like a separate agility stat. There's no separate agility stat.
Dex is pretty much agility.
Okay.
Yeah. Int versus wisdom. Wisdom.
I don't know the
Oh,
difference. I don't know the difference.
So think of it this way, Ruka. Intellect is your ability to process something. Wisdom is your ability to know something.
And you have like a lot of knowledge about like, I don't know, like.
Or excuse me. Intellect is your ability to read a book. Wisdom is your ability to remember the book and to process the book.
And
Okay, I'm gonna like throw this around just because I will be right back.
okay.
But I think like. I don't know. I love all the wisdom thingies. It's like, do you know this random folklore? Yes, I do. You know, it's like you memorize this obscure text. Okay.
So I feel like I need to give a better example for Ruka.
Yeah,
I
you
guess-
were definitely like.
So here we go. Wisdom is the life lessons you pick up through experience and store in your brain, but do not consciously recall. Intelligence, on the other hand, is defined as the ability to acquire and apply knowledge and skill.
Yeah, I think
Is that-
I think I've been having a little bit less of a wisdom stat recently. 'Cause, I mean, I'm just kind of like thinking. A lot of people usually don't like that guy, or maybe like that guy who knows everything. It depends on how it's done, I guess.
Oh, they're definitely insufferable people.
Yeah.
It's like bards or like druids. I don't know.
It's
Wait, what does a bard have? Dexterity and int? Or wisdom? I don't know. It's like different skills require different types of intelligence, like intelligence
Charisma
versus wisdom.
and dexterity.
Mm.
Yeah, because I think bards are charisma-based characters.
Yes. I'm one of those people.
right, charisma, the one stat that a lot of D&D people seem to max out one way or another.
Because
Mhm.
you just fool dum-dums. You don't need to beat them, you don't need to outsmart them, you're just like, you silly dum-dum. You can't handle my charm. And it makes it so easy sometimes.
I was blessed with natural charisma.
Oh, I believe it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure my charisma is 1.
No,
It's pretty much a 1.
Oh, Ruka, come on, bro.
You're so lovable, my friend.
Yours is at least an 11. You're a streamer.
No, it's pretty much a 1. I'll tell you it's a 1.
No.
Okay, so like to have a 1 charisma would be like the equivalent of you are unable to control your flatulence and you do not believe.
Or
And you don't care.
And
And
you
Or-
don't care. You don't
Yeah,
give
yeah.
a single shit.
Fine, whatever
I know.
whatever the average number is, minus
10.
1.
Average is 10. Average is 10. 9. Okay, fine.
What were you saying, Awoodles?
I was gonna say, yeah, no, I don't believe that it's a 1.
Well, I don't know how stats work. I don't even know. I don't know how stats work.
So 10 in D&D, your 10 is an average person.
Oh.
Average single person.
Okay.
Like, you're not necessarily charismatic, but we don't, like, hate you because of how awkward you are.
Don't hate me.
That sounds really judgy, but one is like, I am trying so hard. I, like,
Repulsive.
I wish with all my heart I could invite you to my party, but I just know that if you came, like, everybody would be like, oh my god.
Who would be a good who would be like a good example of a 1?
Oh. Let's see.
I don't know, because I was gonna say, like, even like ultimate jerks can have some charisma, and that's how they get popularity. Even though they're like a jerk, even though they're dumb, they still have followers. They have more charisma than average. But like,
I have no
I don't
idea because
know. Who would you
nobody
pick?
famous would be a
A
1.
one.
No.
Yeah.
okay, think of the So I'm thinking of like characters. Like I'm thinking of The Office, and there's a character Dwight, and
Dwight would oh my god.
he's like a 5 or something, but he still charms some people. He still has like fans. Oh, Ruka gets a win.
Finally get some.
Oh, this game has gone on forever just because nobody has like.
I just realized we're doing it like a south also.
Yeah, you it's not the East only game.
It's not the East only game.
Oh,
That's why it's going.
this is an intense match.
Yeah.
I forgot to pick East only.
My charisma's at 5 skill. No. Okay, so like someone is the most awkward character in a TV show is like it's a minimum 5. Like they have some kind of appeal. They have some kind of appeal.
Agreed.
Okay.
The dumbest, most irritating character still has like some appeal.
I think like a good example of a 1 charisma would be like a boss from a Dark Souls game.
Yeah. Because you forget about them later on. Like, they're not...
You forget about them, they're ugly, they're gross, you don't want to deal with them.
Like, damn, they were so hard to beat, but I still don't remember them because they're so blah.
That's because they had a 20 in strength.
Yeah, it's just like,
Yeah.
you're such a blah person.
They're-
Or like, I don't know, a neo-Nazi? Even neo-Nazis have like 2 or 3. Probably.
Probably.
They
How do I
still
rein
have
in
like
psychopath?
friends.
How do I rein in psychopath in my D&D campaign? I don't understand what you mean, Skill.
Oh no, is it a character who oh no, is this a character or a player who just wants to derail everything? Because I've been there.
We call those murder hobos, and we kick those out of our
Murder
group.
hobos? You kick them out of the group?
Absolutely. I ain't
Right
got no
about that.
time for someone who just wants to kill everything. I got plot devices established.
Can you
Yeah.
explain what you mean by derailing the thing?
Oh yeah, so like murder hobos that's somebody who like basically wants to do anything that they want to do. Like, oh, I see a character that like a guard's who's in town, like at a bar. Okay, a murder hobo is like, all right, I want to kill him and I want to kill everyone in this bar. Why?
Just cause.
Just
like,
cause. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
is
a
it?
murder
And
hobo.
then you're like, well, you realize our reputation, it's gonna like blow up our spot. Our reputation will be terrible. Like, no one will want to deal with us. And they're just like, yeah, I just wrecked the campaign.
Hee, I'm chaotic.
Yeah, it's almost there's like a chaotic character that is like still in character, and then there's to the point where you're like, even the most chaotic person would not like metagame their way into like derailing the campaign. Like there are
Right,
people who
yeah.
like metagame in order to like just piss people off. And then you're like, you're not even in character. Come on.
And that's when we don't invite them back.
Oh, okay, because I only assumed just for the little knowledge I know, because I was going to be in a D&D session with a couple of friends, but it didn't end up happening. I believe some of them left, or like they had their own stuff going on or whatever, but yeah.
Mhm.
And so with the D&D session, there's like the person that's doing the story, they already have it all kind of written down, right, of what's gonna happen. So
Uh-huh.
with the derailing, it's just not getting to the end of the story, basically.
I mean, like, if a person leaves, that's, like, not great, but I feel like it's not willful messing up other things. Like, I'm talking about the people who stay, and they come every time, and they just constantly, like, do the opposite of what you need. You're like, our quest is to get the money. And they're like, well, I wreck all our chances by being a fool. And you're like, what? Don't you want the money? Like, to a certain extent, you might want to push the DM to like some other way or something. But it's like, we literally just need money right now. Why are you like stealing all our cash and leaving? Because I've had that happen, where they just like steal your crap and then like lose it, and you're like, why? I'm in your party.
Like
Why did you like steal my crap?
Yeah. One of the rules that some of my friends, and I know Brandy likes to have, nobody's allowed to play chaotic evil, neutral evil, or lawful evil characters. So no evil, because those are the type, like chaotic evil, that is a murder hobo.
Oh.
And so unless you're having like everybody's playing evil, and that's the whole point of the campaign.
That would be fun.
Yeah, I mean, like you can have.
We have
fun
done
with
that.
it.
We have done that. Yeah, that is a valid thing if it's like what you want to do.
Right.
But
So skill, I would advise to you. So if they are the epitome of anarchy, the only way that you're going to like rein them in is through punishment. So if they kill somebody, like just for no reason, it's like, all right, your character's in jail for this session, and you can just sit there.
yes,
Yeah.
we have done this kind of thing. Yeah, like you decided you want to go berserk when we're just trying to do like it'll be something like we're trying to do some kind of covert mission, and then they just like tell everybody in town. You're like, why? Like, like why? And then you're like, okay, you're in jail now because you just admitted you're a spy. Goodbye.
I can't
I
punish
think-
people for bad role playing though.
I think the only session I did was this spooky D&D session. I don't remember what it was called.
Supposed to be like dark or evil or something, but
Yeah.
I
Like,
mean,
it was like a preset one, I think.
yeah, it's like if you were, let's say you're like a soccer team from the perspective of someone who like doesn't play sports. Like there's a difference between like a jerk character who will like trip the other team and like cause all kind of penalties, but they're like at least trying to win. And someone who like literally just passes the ball to the other team and you're like, well, we're firing you.
Yeah, sounds fair.
Like there's a difference between being like a troublemaker and like a rabble rouser and like literally just like making us lose.
Yeah.
I swear Monatok probably has what I have or what I need, and I'm mad.
He probably does. He probably does.
His hand is looking scary though.
Yeah.
Monatok is killing it right now.
I just need
Like,
to
I gotta
win.
be careful.
I just need first place. That's all I need. I'll be happy.
You just need first place, okay. I have to look at these discards. Oh, guys, I've been ignoring the discards. No!
I have to.
I've been ignoring Discord since we started. So.
Now I'm so clueless. Now I'm like, well, what do I need to throw away? Wait, past Eimi. Why weren't you keeping track?
Because.
Awoodles is doing really well, actually. I think.
Was that me?
Yes.
Okay, it's not
Knew
me.
it!
Good, it's not me.
I knew it.
I did not have that.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Good hand though. I've decided to put his character's brain into a jar because he's technically a warforged. He has a human brain inside of him, which is his original head. So yeah, here's a lot
Do
of
it.
lore.
Do it to that person. And then I guarantee you, if he's like that kind of player, he'll be like, why did you do this to me? And he'll be like, consequences, my friend.
Well. If it isn't the consequences of my own action.
It's karma. Yeah. No, we had a player who always derailed everything. And in this case, when I say derail, it's like he just made everything take twice as long. Because eventually he'd come around, but he just wanted to like give us the runaround first and like make us struggle. And then like
DM jobs, not the players.
yeah. And then I don't know, like this campaign lasted like, I don't know, 5 or 6 weeks.
Oh no.
And then yeah, by the end we're just like, oh my god, don't invite that guy. He just messes up your crap. Like he just is there to make it harder for you, and is the DM's job.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like us versus the game. It's supposed to be a cooperative game. This isn't like PvP. It's supposed to be co-op.
It's hard. It's just because I feel like with any team game, there's always gonna be that one that doesn't want to work with the team. I mean, for an example, I play Valorant, and usually you're supposed to work with the team to be able to succeed and plant the bomb and stuff. That's what you're supposed to do. But like, some of the team decide, hey, no, we're actually not. We're just gonna throw just because. Yeah.
Just because losing is fun for some reason. Is that like a competitive sounding thing to say? But it's not that okay, I do hate to lose. I was gonna say it's not that I hate to lose. I do hate to lose. I hate to fail.
It's more like, instead of actually just like playing the game, they'll just stand there and just like look at each other in the spawn area. You know what I mean? Rather than actually like at least, I don't know, looking around and stuff like that, because that still even gives info.
Look around, tell us what you see.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like,
Yeah. Chaotic evil characters.
Hate to lose.
No.
The reason I don't play competitive games is because I am competitive and I'm not good at games. So I don't want to play these games, you know.
I think I can understand that. I mean, I'm okay with them. I just don't do FPS. That's the only thing. No FPS. No FPS. No Yu-Gi-Oh cards for me. Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's just, I don't know. Seems like more stress than. No, okay, like, no, the thrill of the FPS, I understand.
Yeah.
I do. But for me, I know I'm gonna lose, and I don't like losing, so I just don't do it.
I think for me,
I will either try hard or not do it.
I mean, the thing for me in competitive stuff in general, I don't mind it as long as you're learning, you're getting better. But I feel like I get to a point where like I don't know what you're doing different, and I can't learn anymore, and I just get frustrated because I can't get past to where I am. That's the thing.
There's an element with those games like that. Okay, so like let's take Valorant for example. So Valorant, you have to learn your first off. I feel you've got to learn your character.
Right.
You've got to learn how your character operates. Then you have to learn your terrains. Then you have to learn your lineups. Then you have to learn all the other characters and how you interact with them. So it's like it's a building step for you to be able to be quote good at the game.
Yeah.
So
is that about right, Awoodles?
Yeah, pretty much.
So many things. It's in my opinion, like from an outsider's point of view, the like FPSs are like games that require a lot of skill in that specific type of environment. And I don't have it, and I don't want to just be like a dumb, like not FPS person dying.
If anything, what Monatok said was true, but also I can understand, just because if you don't have the knowledge previous experience with other said like shooting games or what have you, it's really hard for you to move to something like that, because what I've noticed is with certain people that start off playing video games, like just say they haven't played one ever, and then they just try to start playing, I don't know, Mario, and they just keep falling and keep falling. So with something like an FPS game, honestly, it just takes practice, because you gain reaction muscle, if that makes sense.
You need like some kind of muscle memory too, I think, right? Like it's not even you have to be like so fast that it's natural for you in a way.
It's like reaction speed is not something I'm good at these days.
No.
It's like working out, if that makes a bit more sense. Like that's why certain people that play Valorant, they do aim labs, which is they mindlessly just shoot at a target several times until they get faster and faster.
I see, like, and for me, like, even when working out, I prefer like a solo activity where like my standard is my personal best. You know what I mean? Like, I know I'm getting better. I'm not like having to keep up with something, But if you're playing like soccer or basketball, you actually have to win. So that kind of thing stresses me out. Team
Oh yeah,
game.
that's fair. Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas if I were to just like jogging alone, I'd be like, okay, I jogged like a kilometer. Great.
It's
Like that's pretty good for me.
Yeah.
But I'm not competing with anyone.
It's like if I have to be in a team situation, I don't mind playing support because I'm okay with support roles.
Yeah.
Like let's say in an MMO, I typically pick tank. That's my support role.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's like
I could see you being more of a healer.
Yeah, you would think I'm a healer. I'm actually more of a tank though. I like
Guys,
you gotta remember I have a little bit of that masochism going on. That's what.
Do you guys? Okay, just to illustrate through this analogy, this is how much I don't want to be the main player. I was not a healer in Guild Wars. I was a necromancer who gives energy to the healers. I was the support of the support, and that's where I felt happy.
DPS support is a thing. It is a thing, and like in Lost Ark, there's no main you have your tanks, I guess, but like everyone supports other people like through other ways.
In this case, like Guild Wars was like the healers are obviously supporting, but then like I was like supporting a support character, so I was giving energy to the support character. So sometimes they would be jerks to me. They're like, more energy, and I'm like, dude, my character's whole thing is like cutting my wrist to give you blood. Like I can't do more. But most of the time they're like pretty good about it because they're like, yeah, I know what it's like to be yelled at as a healer. So I will like hesitate to yell at you as my like battery. That's what I was a battery for the healers.
That makes sense.
A bard is a good example of a support character.
Mm-hmm.
So like I could see you being a bard, Amy.
Oh, I've been a bard many times. Oh, there are a lot of chat things. Miktel said, yeah, I made the decision to not get into Valorant because of seeing other people play it, and I don't need that kind of stress in my life.
Yeah.
It is a smart
It's very stressful.
Also, the worst thing is Child's character is the only one in the party who is the only one who can understand sweeper language.
Don't worry about it. It's a specific thing.
This is too specific.
Yeah.
This is I like FPS games, just not online. Well, okay, if you can shoot just the enemy, fine.
Yeah.
But when other people are just Doom.
Yeah.
Okay, so I gotta say, whenever I feel like I want to be manly, you know, like as in like, oh, I want to drink some Coca-Cola and just fucking eat Doritos and go all in. Freaking Doom is where I go.
Man, I'm such a man.
Like you feel like a man when you play Doom.
Coca-Cola, come on, you gotta at least do Mountain Dew or something.
I was about to say, man. It's like, Coca-Cola is what makes you feel manly.
Oh yeah, it does though. I don't know. I just feel like Coca-Cola is very like a thick soda, you know?
I mean, I guess it is, but a personal suggestion would be half and half of Mountain Dew and Dr. Pepper.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Either that and Code Red.
Ruka, stop teaching the children how to make things that are worse than moonshine.
Right? Code Red.
Code Red
Moonshine
is the nectar of the gods.
Dude.
Moonshine is one thing, but half Mountain Dew, half
Dr. Pepper? That's an abomination.
Hey, I will say this: I've never tried this before because I don't like either one of them. I don't like either drink. What I usually do is like half Coke, half Sprite, or 7-Up, whichever one I have on
Oh
hand.
my god, this sucks. Super sweet.
Bro, did you ever try warm Dr. Pepper?
No, because I don't like.
No, why would you do that?
I don't like Dr. Pepper. Period. So I know why.
Wait,
That's a thing.
guys.
It's a thing.
What happened to me? Why are my points so low?
Because I took them.
Yeah, he took them.
Ruka!
He did.
What?
To be fair, you did say that you weren't paying attention to the discarded.
Oh no! Well, I forgot how bad I was doing, I guess. Because now that I look at it, it's shocking to me. I thought I was in second place. I was still in that
Half
second
Dr.
place mind
Pepper.
space.
Half Mountain Dew.
I cannot conceive of this. You need to stop saying it.
I keep saying it to myself, and I'm just like, I don't get it.
No.
I think it would taste awful just because Dr. Pepper already has a lot of flavors in it to begin with.
Yeah,
25%.
that's why I said it. That's why I said it.
Yeah, that's
Also,
fair.
also, apparently, Mountain Dew has different flavors now. Like,
Yeah.
Spicy?
like mango and pineapple and like whatever
You're
the heck,
talking about the Baja Blast.
or whatever the heck
The
Baja
what?
Blast
What?
is.
What?
Yeah, so Baja Blast just came out. Okay, so Baja Blast was a specific flavor you could only get from Taco Bell, but they were like, all right, we're going to release a bunch of new flavors. So they came out with Baja Blast regular, Baja Blast zero sugar, Baja Blast Gold, which has pineapple in it, and Mango Jim, which has mango in it. But the thing about the Mango Jim is it tastes like a really bitter peach.
Really?
It's not very good. Yeah.
Things sound terrible.
I've never.
Or potentially amazing. No.
They had Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew this year too,
They also had
Yeah.
that. They also had that.
which
What
wasn't that
kind
bad.
of wait,
Really?
what was the spice that was put into it?
Flamin'
Was it, like,
Hot.
cinnamon?
No, Flamin' Hot.
It's Flamin' Hot spice, so it's like cayenne. So the way
What?
that it tasted
Hey,
was
why?
like you get like this pleasant Mountain Dew taste initially, then after you swallow in the back of your throat, that's where you get the Flamin' Hot taste.
God, I hate that.
I stopped wanting to drink it before you even started. I'm sorry.
Awoodles,
no! What else?
Take
But
it.
like
I
Mountain
so
Dew just tastes
first.
too ambiguous
just-
and weird. I don't like it.
Does that mean first? Did she take first?
No, she
No, I
did
didn't.
not. She didn't.
That was
Oh
close.
my god.
Well, congratulations
That
on your
was
first
the-
place.
Wow. That was a grueling match.
That was my fault for
Grueling.
making it like two wins, but congratulations regardless.
Monatok.
Oh my god.
At least I'm not. Let me remake the room so it's not like 2 rounds.
Oh my god.
Guys, I'm sorry. I have to go to the bathroom because
Sure.
that match was way too long.
Yeah, that was an hour and a half.
Yeah, sure.
That's why.
That was the longest match of Mahjong I've ever played.
Okay.
That's why I was like, oh, I'm gonna throw this round. That's why I said that. So I had to go.
Okay.
Okay.
Normal game
Let's-
again when we get
okay.
back.
Well, yes, I'm gonna go get another beer.
Okay.
Congratulations, Monatok.
Victory beer.
All right.
Wow. That was a war of attrition.
Yeah, that was
a war of attrition.
that was my bad with setting it to 2 wins. I totally forgot about that.
Play with Ashley?
We're ready for it. We are prepared to be here for hours. I'll be right back.
Okay. Who is in the call right now? No one. Probably no one.
Oh no, I'm here.
Okay. I thought you would. I thought you need to get something.
Oh no, I didn't. That's why I said earlier that I was gonna throw a round because I needed to.
That makes sense. I don't know how you are when you're streaming or how long you typically stream for, but usually every 2 hours I kind of have to go because I've drank way too much by then.
Oh yes, I drink. Lately, I've been drinking way more water. Cause on stream I get the hydrate redeem or whatever.
Yeah.
So people use that occasionally, but sometimes I don't always drink water. A hot tea. So I'm just like, But lately, since I got this little cute little mini fridge that they were selling at Walmart for like
Ooh.
cheap,
Yeah.
I'm able to have little water bottles in it.
Nice.
You
Very
got
nice.
your bottle of water.
Bottle
My
water.
bottle of water.
Bottle water. I put the new link in Discord, by the way.
Okay, cool. Cool. Let me get that.
Do you do anything special with your water? Or do you just drink straight up water?
I drink up straight water, but like if I'm feeling fancy, maybe a lemon on the top.
Lemon on top. Yeah, I usually put some sort of like. I don't know if you've ever seen these like lime powders or lemon powders. But
Powders?
yeah, well, not the one from like the Kool-Aid section, not from that section. This is like from the baking section actually. There's
Oh.
it's called like
What?
it's like true lime or true lemon. It's like crystallized actual lime and lemon, but no added sugar. Maybe there's a tiny bit, but it's not like the sweet stuff that you would get from like powdered lemon drinks and stuff like that, or powdered
That's
lemonade.
interesting.
I use those. I also add a teensy little bit of salt into my water because when you're hydrating, you're not just hydrating with water. There needs to be something else in there.
Yeah.
Because
Get your electrolytes up.
yeah, I feel like I drink more if I don't add like a tiny amount of. Oh, my game just crashed.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so they've got true lime, true orange, true lemon, true grapefruit. Interesting.
Let's see. I think I have to restart my game.
Uh-oh.
Hold up. Hold up.
Okay.
Typically when I drink my water, it's like I prefer it when it's like ice cold.
Normally,
Yeah, same.
normally okay, but let's see. If you're like doing voice stuff, it's actually not good to drink cold water.
Nope, you want hot
Yeah.
water. Hot water's better for digestion as well.
I tried
But-
I tried hot water. It's too hot. I usually just do room temperature.
I wish I liked warm water or like room temperature, but it's just it doesn't taste as good.
I get you. I get you. That's why I flavor it up a little bit, and it makes it a little bit better. I've also been trying to make my own mineral water, but the baking soda that or the baking powder you're supposed to add into it makes it taste a little funky, and I'm not doing that anymore.
Making your own mineral water.
Yeah.
Hello.
Okay. So
Making your own mineral water? How?
it's like a pinch of salt, a pinch of either baking powder or baking soda. I forgot which one, but the one without cornstarch. And supposedly Epsom salts, but you don't need you don't need to do the Epsom salts. But the thing,
Baking soda.
yeah, but the thing is, if you add too much baking soda, it tastes a little weird.
Chemical.
Well,
Dude, I don't want to. Like, if you add too much Epsom salt, you're gonna get the shits.
I mean, the reason you add the Epsom salts is so it is to help digestion. Not digestion, but bowel movement.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yep.
anyway, I'm gonna take a break since you guys are back. Since you guys went.
Oh yes, I am ready to entertain. I like all kinds of water.
Oh, I think I may have
Water,
to. I think I might have to
sparkling water.
I may have to recreate the room too. Hold up a sec.
Yeah, I was sitting alone in a room for a while. Came back, felt really awkward.
Okay, let me put that back in. There we go.
Ice water, hot water, room temperature water, still water, spring water. None of it bothers me at all.
Nah, give me that good. What do you call it? Soda water.
I mean, I do love soda water.
Love carbonated water.
I have a soda stream.
Nice.
Sponsor me! It's very convenient, not gonna lie.
Seltzer water. That's the word I was looking for.
Oh, cause I was like, what?
What's seltzer water versus carbonated water?
They're the same thing.
Oh.
Now, if you ask me what's the difference between seltzer water and club soda, I have no idea.
Club soda has a weird taste.
Tonic water has a weird taste too.
Tonic water has a weird taste, but it goes well with gin.
No, it doesn't.
What? You don't
You
like gin and tonic?
You ruin gin with tonic water.
Really?
It's the quinine, I think it's called, in tonic water that makes it taste so weird.
Oh, I like it. I like it, but I will drink gin by itself. Diet Coke is not as good as Coke Zero.
Diet anything's
Also
not good.
sponsored.
Oh, I love me some Coke Zero, man. Hell yeah.
I always drink the diets because I'm
More room
not
for
a
food.
very active creature. Yeah, more room for French fries, guys.
That's when I was dieting a couple years ago, I would tell people like I would just cut back my food that I was eating so I could drink the same amount of beer.
I have been there. I have been there.
It worked. It freaking worked. I lost like 50 pounds.
Oh my goodness, nice. I mean, okay, but also regular Coke hurts my teeth now. It's too sugary. The sugar itself, like, and when I was a kid, I used to drink like normal Coke, Sprite, 7-Up, Orange Crush, etc. But now I just can't. I like get sick. My stomach actually like gets upset and my teeth hurt.
Okay, my game crashed again. What is going
It's
on?
the it's got to be the what is it called, the high fructose corn syrup, because it's the same thing that happens with
something
me.
is messing me up. I know Coke Zero tastes bland, but that's what I like. I also like plain soda water, so
The blander, the better.
yeah. And when I drink cocktails, it's always like the zero sugar cocktails.
Wait, Ruka, what do you use for your browser?
I actually use BlueStacks.
What is that? That
Oh.
sounds fancy.
It's an Android emulator. I like using that versus the browser.
Oh, you're like doing some kind of mobile emulation. Okay.
Yeah, because I mean, sometimes when the battery drain on my phone for some mobile games is a little bit too much, so
Why don't you just play it through the browser?
I should hold up. I just need to set it up for it.
Yeah, because you play it through you're playing it through BlueStacks, right?
Yeah.
Bill said you. I am 36 years old.
You're admitting your age
I'm
on
getting
stream.
older. Yeah, no, I'm like, I've decided my stance is just to be like, I'm a teacher. I'm 36.
Okay.
Deal with it.
Okay.
I'm an old woman. Sugars make my tummy upset more now.
Turning 31 next month.
Oh, you old man. It feels pretty weird to go from your like, I feel like I'm still in my mid 30s, but I feel like I'm going into my late 30s, and it does make me feel weird. But it also gives me more authority over my students. Because I teach adults, and most of them are in their 20s, and then a few are in their 40s. And when I was in my 20s as a teacher and had that same group, I felt like sometimes I didn't have that authority with the older students. But now that I'm like mid 30s, even like the 40-year-olds are like, I respect you. You're like a mature woman.
I am an established woman.
I'm
You're-
an established woman.
you're an
Look at my cat, Brigier, as I belly dance in front of you. You're 16? Oh my god. My youngest students are 17. And then you're like, oh, you bebe. You little bebe.
Baby.
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 You bebe.
Little baby.
So
And then the 40-year-olds are like, Michelle, we understand. And I'm like, I know, right? I'm like, goddamn. Am I old?
probably.
Probably. But I get mistaken for a student, which then boosts my ego, because then I'm like, oh, I look like I'm a fresh-faced young.
That's because you're like 4'6".
I am 5'4".
I can't
Oh,
believe you made her sound shorter than me. That's crazy. I'm 4'11", just so
Yeah.
y'all know.
Oh, what?
Cutie! Oh my god, you cutie!
And I beat level 27, so I mean,
Awoodles, I really want a picture of you and me just standing next to each other.
I
Oh,
know.
you turn 17 next August. Those 17-year-old students, though, like, usually... Okay, when I was teaching at a middle school, I was like, you ornery teens. But now, like, the youngins, they still behave themselves because they're surrounded by adults. And I'm like, you cute little 17-year-olds. They're darlings. They are darlings. And they're actually really good at English. They're the ones who are, like, super skilled at speaking because they're, like, a new generation.
Wait, hold up. I can't log into my thing.
Yeah, apparently I'm the room host, and this is more responsibility than I signed up for.
Well, the thing is, no, the thing is, I can't log into my Mahjong solo account because it's using
I'm alone.
I log in using Twitter, and I forgot and I forgot the.
I think this was the wrong time to challenge Ruka to log in a different way.
Yeah. Let
It's-
me try getting BlueStacks up open again because it's gonna take a while for me to set that up.
It's because I noticed well, at least for me, I tried to play this one mobile game on BlueStacks, and BlueStacks took up like a heck ton of my like stuff on my computer, so it would crash on me a lot.
It usually doesn't do. It usually doesn't do that to
Um.
me. So I'm not sure why it's doing it now. That's what I'm curious about.
Mhm.
Because
Mitchell
you
said
did
people
fine all
still.
night.
Yeah, it's
I
usually
think
usually
it's
fine.
because we tried to make him use a browser. Mitchell said people still think I'm in high school. I'm very much, in fact, not still in high school. Yeah, it happens. It happens.
Mikkel, they obviously do not look at your beard.
Oh, and if you're in your younger years, make sure you take a bunch of pictures, like memories and stuff, because you're gonna want those later. Trust.
Hell no.
No,
Yes.
no, I'm gonna back Awoodles up on this because I was like I hated pictures in high school, and now I'm like, I want to see myself when I was still a little baby.
Yeah, but since you know
Yeah,
back
my
then
kid's
you're
big
like
now.
insecure. Back then when you're insecure, you're like,
Yeah.
I don't want pictures. But it's like now it's like I want to remember. I want to reminisce. Like,
Yeah.
who was that one friend that I had back in high school?
Yeah, like literally, I need pictures to remember as well.
Woodles, I think you're in the wrong room.
What do you mean?
Where are you? Where are you? Are you in the old Mahjong room?
It's
Now we have a new number.
we have a new
Oh,
number.
okay. I didn't know if Ruka got in or not.
Yeah,
I'm
was a
trying.
metaphorical thing.
I'm trying.
Imagine being 5'11". 5'11" is a very respectable height, thank
Yeah,
you.
that's-
And excuse me, I am shorter than that. So what does that make me, sir?
I'm also shorter than 5'11". What are you talking about?
But I guess it is that moment where you're like, I am almost 6 feet tall, but not yet.
Imagine not being 6 feet.
Screw you, Monatok!
Imagine that one meme where it's like 6 foot and then and the other guy's 5'11", but it's like a head shorter.
Right.
Yeah.
That
Are you
meme.
like 6'1" or 6'2" or 6'3"?
I'm 6'2". I'm 6'2".
Okay.
Giant.
I don't know, guys. I think as a woman, now I'm gonna be wise. Now I'm gonna be wise 30-something teacher, Eimi.
So this is when you're gonna stop putting points into charisma and start putting points into wisdom?
Yes.
Okay.
So I have dated many tall men. That was my thing for a while. And now I'm dating a man who's like 5'8". And he's so huggable. He's so huggable. It's like he's still taller than me, but I can hug him so nicely.
So you can still kiss the forehead.
Like there and it's like it's great being like I reach up to you, but it's also great being like, hey, I hug you on my level. Like all these things are great. You don't have to be a giant.
It's like not too tall. Not too tall.
Not too he's like a nice, like happy medium. But like I don't know. There's not a huge difference for me, like height wise for boyfriends and stuff. Like
Here's a
nothing
question.
has been like obviously better than the other.
Here's a question. Would you date someone shorter than you? Also, since you're the room host, you have to press start.
I did not sign up for this responsibility.
I got kicked out.
Honestly, Ruka, never.
What?
I have tried to date someone shorter than me, and they rejected me eventually.
They
So I wouldn't
rejected
know.
you.
So I wouldn't know. And then after that, all my I had multiple boyfriends who were over 6 feet, and I'm 5'4".
I've always
And now I'm,
no. I was just like I've always wondered what it'd be like on the other end, like having a
Mhm.
taller girlfriend.
I've wanted to date somebody who is taller than me,
That's
but I
kinda-
never had
that-
the opportunity
That's
to.
kind of impossible.
No, it's not.
So
nowadays.
I just gotta go find me a nice Norse woman.
Oh my goodness.
That's where they would be, right? Either North or Germany. That's where they would be.
I'm in the same way as Monatok in the sense, but like, cause it's like harder to date someone that's like,
Shorter than 4'11".
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, who even is that height, type thing? That's where I live.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but you're kind of like on the short end already. It's a little bit harder to get shorter than that.
You're just
Yeah.
a little cutesy.
Awoodles, if you don't mind me asking, how tall is Lambo?
I know he's in the 5 area, but 5
Mhm.
something. I
Mm,
don't
mm.
know if it's 11. Message him, I'll check it.
Okay, guys, all I have to say is shorter guy would be totally fine. Oh no, I dated someone who was also like my height.
Mm-hmm.
I think it doesn't actually make a difference in terms of like physical stuff, but it just makes a difference in terms of how they feel around you, and then it becomes awkward somehow. I don't know. It becomes awkward because of like how
Social
they feel
expectations.
about being shorter than you. Because
Yeah.
I don't care if a guy is shorter than me, but I've never dated a guy
Well,
shorter than me
I
because I'm a shorty.
I don't know, mate. I'm asking because some guys want that taller lady. I'm just.
yeah.
All I'm saying is like I'm the big spoon. Sure, like I'm happy with that. Or like I'm willing to like be the tall one. But then I just feel like the guys I've dated who are kind of short just like made it a thing.
They have a complex. I understand this.
Yeah.
I like that skill refers to Awoodles as second girl.
Second.
Awoodles, I am the first girl.
To
I
spell
am
my
sorry.
name?
Everyone's name is in the description, by the way. I don't have like name cards for
Am I
everyone.
first girl? I am the first girl.
Basically, how you spell it is just AWOO. If you want to have it short. Yeah, if you want to have it short. Or Pop Girl or something, either or.
Pop girl.
Yeah. Cause I know for some reason, I thought it was knowledgeable in the anime VTuber space that dog girls were a thing. So I would only assume the Awu thing was like, known, but apparently it isn't. Whenever I would raid someone, they would
Awoo.
really have like a hard time pronouncing my name.
Really?
Awoodle, they would say Awoodle, or
Awoodle.
or like wood. Sometimes they say wood too, because I'm like, okay, I guess I'm wood.
Awoodles? Awoodles?
Awoodles.
Yeah, they would have like a hard time, and I would just be like, oh, it's just a woo and doodles.
Awoo and
How do we know that second girl is Awoodles? What if I am second girl?
That's true.
But I'm not very soft looking.
No, you're really not.
Yeah.
You look like a hard bitch.
I'm a hard
I did not say that. You did. Alright.
Oh, I would love to be a hard bitch.
Oh,
I am
I would
not.
hug you.
I am
would
not.
hug you.
Thank you.
that
I'm
Jet
quickly
song.
like a cactus. The what?
Was it? There's a song by a band named Cold Hard Bitch. That's what it was called, by a band named Jet. It's a really good song. Really, really good song.
I feel like I know the band Jet. Wait,
Yeah, they're
Jet
good rock
band.
Thank you, Skill. So Lambo messaged back,
Yeah,
and he
Awoodle
said
is a plushie. I'm not a plushie.
Lambo said he's 5'10".
5'10". Okay. So
Cute,
there's just about a foot between y'all, or almost a foot in between y'all.
For anyone who doesn't know, I'm half Filipino, so 5'10" is tall for me.
It's actually tall for that, yeah.
Oh yeah, see, like, yeah, I don't know. 5'10" is pretty tall. It's only like here in North America where we're like 6 foot tall is normal. In like Japan and in like Philippines,
Or
like,
the rest
6
of
foot
Asia,
tall.
even. Or the rest
Yeah,
of
or
Asia.
anywhere.
It's like
But like,
if you're at least 5'5" to 5'6" or 7, that's like pretty decent height already over there.
I just come from a short family. My mom is Filipino, 5'3".
Already?
And then my dad is Canadian, but he was like 5'6". That is like a short guy.
Short for
I mean-
Canadian.
I mean, to
Yeah,
be
yeah.
fair,
I come from a short family in general.
Oh,
Ah,
Eat
wow,
my
this
whole
is
ass.
very. The whole one?
Oh,
a
my
whole
God.
one?
Bam, 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 bam.
Wow.
See, this is why winning the first game meant so much to me, because I knew whenever we played the next couple games, I was just gonna get shit on.
At least I'm not the one doing it, so
6 foot.
yeah.
True.
Yeah, I have a feeling. Okay, so I do have a lot of friends who are over 6 feet, but it's not the majority,
Same, actually. I don't think
right?
I have it.
Over 6 foot is like still rare, isn't it?
I think all my friends are like under 6 feet. I've only maybe met one guy who's been 6 feet or taller.
Now I teach, like, as a teacher of English as a second language, I meet like a lot of teeny tiny women and a lot of guys who are like pretty much my height from like Asia and like South America. I think being 6 foot is actually rare, and it's like a myth that it's normal.
Okay, so a very quick.
And I'm saying you're mythical. You are mythical.
A very quick, unchecked fact that I just Googled. It says in the U.S. population, about 14.5% of all men are 6 foot or over.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like
it's
gay
not-
men are like 10%, and then or like more.
It's
and then
it's not the
yeah.
majority, yeah.
It's not the majority. It is like
Or it's
a
not,
weird idea.
it's not even a significant minority. It's I guess
It's an insignificant minority.
I guess 10%.
Which means
14.
Monatok, you are mythical. He's a mythical man.
Also, where I currently live, or at least my race, I believe, a lot of women are usually along the shorter side as well.
Pocket size.
Yeah, I mean, like, I am on the West Coast, and as I was telling people before we started stream, I think, like, on the West Coast, we have a lot of Asians here. Half Asian here, me. Filipinos are renowned to be, like, smaller. But, like a very few people I know are over 6 feet.
Ruka, stop it.
That was my second one today.
Don't care.
Wait,
It's your first one this game.
Wait, so that means if I were to go where you are, then I would find someone that's just as short as I am.
Oh my god, you come
Probably.
here! I have so many, like, adorable students who are, like, older than me as well. Or, like, they're, like, 27 as well. And they're, like, such cute little... Everybody is, like... it's not even just tiny short women. It's, like, tiny short men and adorable. And I think this whole 6 foot mythology is from movies? Like, actors?
I think it's
You know
social
how, like,
media in general. Yeah.
Yeah, like, if you're a model, you're, like, 5'10" as a woman. It's, like,
Yeah.
no freaking... Like, very few women are 5'10".
Yeah,
Yeah.
5'10" for women is like being 6'3" for a man.
Actually, I met a
Yeah. And it's, like, not common at all. But in
Right.
media, everyone is like, I'm 6 foot. Oh, I'm short. Because all the other, like, A-list actors are, like, 6 foot blah, blah, blah. Because we're biased.
What were
How
you trying
tall
to say,
is
Ruka?
Tom?
I was gonna mention, like, I used to have a coworker who was taller than me. I think she was reaching 6 or 6 and above,
Mm-hmm.
and she was German. I'm not sure if that means anything.
It's like Aryan. Yeah, no, I think,
Oh.
like, the Northern Europeans are tall folk.
She was
Right.
she was basically Aryan, yeah.
Or like northwestern European are like tall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my
Okay,
fault.
Tom Cruise is 5'7". Come on,
Tom
guys.
Cruise is not tall.
You can't tell. You can't tell when he's doing his acting. Most of the
Because
time.
they frame everything properly and stuff.
Yeah,
Mhm.
chest high. Chest high.
Mhm.
Gotta keep your titties up.
You gotta just that posture. You like gotta pop it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Back,
no.
titties out.
The weirdest So Skill said the weirdest
Shut
thing is my mother's around 4'10" and the rest of my family is 5'11" and taller. Wow.
Well, I guess we know what genes wander out there.
Speaking of height and genes, my mom is 5'3". I was 9 pounds, 12
You're a
ounces.
9-pound baby?
Big baby.
9 pounds, 12 ounces.
Oh my god, dude.
I was a hefty baby.
Yeah, I was a fat baby too. I think I was like 8 pounds. 8 pounds something.
I might have been
I
8
know.
pounds.
I had a big head, and the top part of my head is like flat.
You got a flat
Like,
head.
in there. Yeah. I
Too
have a
many
flat head.
brains to fit properly into like.
Like I'm not even joking. Like if you meet me IRL, like
What?
if you like get your hand and put it on top of my head, you will feel it.
Really?
But you can't see it. Like if you were just to see me and not like touch the top of my head, you wouldn't notice. Cause my hair.
You would be killing it at those old school like posture tests. You know where you put the book on your head and then you
Oh yeah.
walk?
No.
Yeah,
no,
Oh
no,
my
no.
god.
That's like cheating. That's like cheating.
That's why my
She's
grandma.
so refined.
That's why my grandma would call me her little princess because I would be able to do that.
I love it. Gil says 9 pounds 3 ounces. Yeah, I was 9 pounds 12 ounces, and my mom is 5'3" and tiny. It was a nightmare. My sister was 2 weeks premature, and she was over 7 pounds. 2 weeks premature, and she was normal weight. And then my little brother was like normal time. Again, 9 pounds 7 ounces or something like that. You know, like we are just hefty babies.
Hefty babies.
Hefty babies. So if I can't even imagine like getting together with another person who's like, yeah, well, I mean, I had boyfriend. We used to joke with my like really, really tall boyfriends who are like 6'3" or whatever. It's like, if I had your baby, it would murder me. Because I'm a tiny person and I'm pretty sure my genes are like fat babies all the way. And you're a giant. Ugh.
Gotta have, what is it? They call it childbirthing hips or something?
Oh god.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Supposedly, maybe I have them, but
Does it help?
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't think it helps. I think babies wreck you regardless.
Yeah,
Oh, you've got a leak.
that's cute.
That is really cute.
I do have a leak. I'm a oh shit. Where are my Pokemon names when I need them? I'm a duck Pokemon.
You're far-fetched.
Farfetched.
Yes, I'm a Farfetch'd. Oh, I failed the nerd test. Run! Monatok.
Okay, at
Failed
least
the
it's
nerd
not me.
test,
It's
win the
not
Mahjong
me.
test. Guys.
Rest in peace, Monatok.
This is the time when Monatok gets dumped on by
Yeah.
everyone.
Yeah.
Emeo.
I'm getting rambunctious. I may want to win something.
I may want
Rude.
to.
Rude.
Rude! Gil said, I'm currently in Texas, full of my sisters all the way Wisconsin visiting my dad. Oh
That is in the
no,
fucking
oh.
Yeehaw state.
Yeehaw.
Dude, Wisconsin got some good ass cheese. I don't care what anybody says.
You know,
I've never
Really?
been.
It's
I
very
like
good.
cheese. I love
Ooh.
cheese.
Me too.
I've never been to Wisconsin, but there's this what do you call this? There's this burger chain called Culver's. I went in
Yeah.
and it's a
Ooh.
Wisconsin brand burger chain. So
Yeah.
I had to give it a try one time. And
Mm.
honestly, I can't exactly tell how good the cheese is, but I will say that the burgers are actually pretty solid. Probably better than most burgers I've had before.
We
And
need to just get
Everything
a
is
cheese
swimming
plate.
in butter.
what?
Let's just get it. It's butter?
Yeah, like Culver's, like they're famous because everything's swimming in butter.
Ah,
swimming
well,
in butter.
it wasn't greasy though.
Oh, really?
It wasn't.
They've cleverly integrated it.
It
into
probably
the burger.
is, but I've also had their frozen custards, and that was really good.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Miku! I'm happy to be associated with Miku.
Because of the green hair and the leak.
Leak would also be called.
Green hair crew. Green hair crew.
I don't get that.
What?
Eimi with leak,
Leak.
would also.
Eimi Riku.
I got confused with Miku in general. Like I know like she was like fan created, right? From like the
No, she's not-
music program.
She is
that-
not fan created.
No?
No.
She is no, but okay,
Like
Ruka, but
certain
she is no,
versions.
but she is not fan created, but she is fan risen up. You know, like the company made her, and the fans rose her up by creating amazing music.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
my theory. That's my theory. Like they could have created her, and maybe nothing would have happened with Vocaloid. But the strength of it is like they created her, and then fans like made songs for her that were amazing.
Well, I mean, the thing is, they had the picture of Miku, and then because that's what they wanted to represent her for that synthesizer that they were using.
Mhm.
But I think if Vocaloid hadn't been that popular because of like the quality of the fan song,
Mm-hmm.
she wouldn't have risen up so far.
I was referring more in fan made of the sense of like the certain versions that was created
Oh.
of her.
Yeah. Yeah. There's
Yeah.
plenty of fan made creations based on her.
Okay, I see. But like, the music is written by the people, and that's what makes Vocaloid so groundbreaking, in a way. Because fans make the Vocaloid music, and then the songs become catchy, and then Miku is like in those videos. You know, they're like the songwriters of the pop star.
I still remember when I was working for Domino's Pizza, and they announced that Hatsune Miku and Domino's were doing a collaboration. That was so funny.
Oh my god!
When
I
was
didn't
this?
See that?
Because I don't think I don't remember this.
Yeah, they had a collab.
How long ago was this?
Oh man. Let me see. Hatsune Miku.
It's like, do you guys have any favorite Vocaloid songs, or know any Vocaloid songs that you like?
I only know the Miku songs because when I was in Japan, the students were like, "We want to make an English, like an ESS club, an English club." It was like, "Let's sing a song. We'll translate it to English." And then like, Senbon Sakura is like the one, like the Thousand
This was in
Sakura.
2013.
Really?
Yeah, so I went to Japan in like 2012. So, but the thing is, like,
Japan, yeah, they do that.
yeah, like, but the thing is, the cool thing about Vocaloid is like, or I don't know if it's like cool or like exploitation a little bit, but you make your songs and they just pick them up.
I think it just got fame. I think the ones that got really famous, the songs that got really famous, and the artists that got really famous, because just spread all around.
Yeah.
I mean, it essentially got sponsored. That's basically what it
Yeah.
was.
But it's kind of a venue for songwriters.
It is.
to like make a mark, because even if you are not a pop star, like if you Ruka have like an amazing song idea and you like made a Vocaloid version with Hatsune Miku as your character, it could be famous.
I mean, technically yes, but I think most people don't go into it thinking that. So it's just.
But did you know that Lady Gaga wrote songs for many years before ever having her own song?
She did.
I mean, I wouldn't
Yeah.
be surprised.
And like,
Yes.
oh, and like Sia. You guys know Sia?
No.
Yeah, the chandelier girl.
I wanna swing from the chandelier. Or like, I am titanium, shoot me down, but I won't fall. Yeah, she was writing songs for like Rihanna and stuff. That like she wrote like Rihanna's Diamond. like shine bright like a diamond.
Like a diamond.
Yeah, and then finally they were like, "Oh, you're a really good songwriter, and actually you're not as ugly as we told you were 5 years ago."
Oh my god.
No, it's like honestly like that too with like Lady Gaga as well. They're like, "You have written so many hit songs for like other artists. Like, we told you were too ugly 5 years ago, but now we like might give you your own single, and now you can like sing your own songs."
The heck?
Yeah, no, that's how the music industry works. You like try to write songs for like prettier people for a long time, and then finally when they realize you're a real talent, then you get to make something of your own.
Yeah, didn't
but-
she was in a movie recently
Oh yeah,
with
Star is
Bradley
Born.
Cooper. Yeah.
Star
Star
is Born.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
were talking
like-
about this last time. Yeah.
Yeah. These artists, they wrote songs for like prettier artists for many years. And then finally they're like, "Damn, you're a good songwriter. I guess we should give you a chance." And then they make it on their own. So like Lady Gaga and Sia are those kind of people. They're like too ugly at first, but they wrote enough songs for pretty people that they got recognized. And that's kind of what like Vocaloid seems like to me. It's like you write enough songs for Hatsune Miku, maybe people will recognize your talent. And that's how the music industry like recognizes you somehow. Damn, did I like get dark or something or cynical?
It was very cynical,
I'm not-
yes. It was
I
very
got, like,
cynical.
I have 4 beers in me. Yeah, no, like these artists, like that's why. So I think if you can, like, I could write a song. Like, imagine if I wrote a hit song, no one would care, even if the song was amazing. But if I made like a Hatsune Miku video and like did a live 2D animation of Hatsune Miku, maybe the song would catch on.
You're not
Well,
wrong.
At least now in this day and age, I think it would be a little bit harder just because Hatsune Miku is not as much popular as she was back then.
Yeah, so like for Lady Gaga, it was like whoever she was writing for. For Sia, it was like Rihanna. And then like for like random other artists, it might be Hatsune Miku. But eventually, if you write enough good song, then you can like release it as yourself.
God, who was there was one who wrote songs for Meatloaf? What was his name?
Meatloaf.
Jim Steinman. Jim Steinman. Yeah, he's a good example of just like I want to be a good songwriter, and so like he's written songs for so many people. He wrote like Total Eclipse of the Heart. He wrote.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Jim Steinman is a very
A
prolific
total
songwriter.
eclipse of the heart. Yeah.
So it's like not all these singers are writing their own musics.
No,
Oh, like none of them are. Most of them are not.
most of them are not.
But- Yeah, but I think that Vocaloid is a really Vocaloid is an amazing technology that allows songwriters to create a song and release it with a popular artist. Like you can, even if you are unknown and you only get 2 views, if you like buy the software, which is expensive, you can make a Hatsune Miku song. And like if you can animate it, then you're doing even better. And it could be your chance to get noticed, I think. That's why Vocaloid is really cool. Vocaloid is like a pretty awesome software to like let songwriters who are not artists, who are not, they are artists, who are not like pop stars.
Established.
Yeah, to release a song through an established artist on social media. Because it's like, if you buy the license, you're allowed to do it. Yeah, so that I think Vocaloid is pretty awesome in that way.
So Stray just said, or Skill, excuse me, not Stray. Really?
Yeah.
Rika's revenge!
7.
It's not a whole lot. It's not a whole lot.
It's a mangan.
But still, yeah, like it's
That's
impressive.
almost everything Monatok has right now.
Yeah, well, I'm
You
just
took everything he had.
I'm keeping a
Look.
little bit. I'm keeping a little.
It's not a true Mahjong night until Monatok goes into the negative. So, Skill just mentioned that they read the latest chapter of One Punch Man. And this one, I don't know if you guys have watched or read or anything.
I
involved with
love One Punch Man. I have only watched what I can watch on Netflix.
Dude, like
The manga's
I'm
better.
behind.
The manga's better.
The manga is so much better.
Well, which
Okay.
manga are you talking about? The original or the redrawn?
I'm talking about the manga, not the webcomic.
Okay, I guess there is a difference. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, but to everyone out in the audience who is like, oh, it sounds like they're apologizing for like the anime. The anime is really well animated. I think
The first season was. The second season, a lot of people were let down.
The second season, I was just like,
Okay.
man, I gotta adjust to this. I gotta adjust to this so hard.
The thing,
second season syndrome.
the thing is, the
Well,
first.
they switched animation studios.
Yes, that's the main thing. The thing is, the first season was made by a really good studio. They did everything right, and then and then for some reason, when the second season came, they gave it for some reason a lesser. Let's just call them lesser because that's really what they are. Studio got the project, and it's like when everyone heard that, they were very, very skeptical how it would be done, and for good reasons, and proven right. The feeling was not there. Animation aside, animation aside, the feeling was not there.
Okay. I've only seen the first season, I guess.
Yeah,
so.
stick with this first season and just read the rest.
All I have to say is if the first season is based on the art of the manga, and I know it is, because I've seen the art of the manga, like, that is good art. And that is like...
One does a good job.
It's like kind of
No,
like
no, one did not
me.
draw it.
I'm sorry.
Did someone else
did-
draw it?
Yeah.
One does the webcomic. I can't remember who does the other one.
Who's the guy who did Eye Shield 21? The artist for Eye Shield 21. He's the same one. I keep forgetting his name.
Hold on, I'll look it up. But Yusuke Murata.
Yeah, Murata.
Murata.
Yeah.
Yeah. We interrupted you, Amy. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I think I was interjecting a little bit.
But the whole reason I bring up One Punch
I
Man
was saying that like the anime, if you're like, oh, the anime like doesn't do justice, it's like the first season, you see a glimpse of this amazing manga art. You can imagine the manga is epic. You can see it because they're like working enough from the source material that you're like, oh, I love this like line art, you know?
And for the newest chapter that just came out is a big one. And one of the things I love about Saitama is Saitama has like these facial expressions that are like on par with Anya from Spy Family. Like they're so over the top, quirky, and they fill in the character. That's what I really like about them. But this was a really heavy chapter. So I'm eager to see what happens next. But this sucked. This sucked. Somebody died.
Oh no. Okay. Well, I kind of want to see it for like the art, and I kind of don't want to see it for the story. This is why I'm so angry. I don't know about you guys, but I'm so anxious about watching series that are not finished.
You mean anime?
Anything. Drama. Like, I will not watch any TV series until it finishes. Except a few exceptions, and then usually I'm like sad that I'm watching it on time.
That's why.
Like I don't like to watch anything if I don't know that they can bring it to a conclusion. I watch old series because I know they're done. I know they're complete, you know?
Not all of them are, but okay.
I like the
But like One Piece, I cannot anymore. I need to know that it's like done. If it finishes, like I guarantee you, the minute One Piece is like, it is done, it is finished, I will go on a binge.
It's gonna take a few years because technically it's in the last arc, but That's gonna be a huge binge.
While they're like it's still happening, I'm like, I will not watch you. I can't. I don't trust you. I do not trust you.
I give One Piece 2 to 3 years, and it'll be over with.
Yeah, I do not trust any series that is not finished.
Okay,
That's why I like movies, because movies are done. Movies are like complete.
Skill, the reason he is disaster level god is because he is God. Well, part of him is God.
I don't know.
I haven't counted.
I don't know. There was a time.
When I was young.
There was a time when series ended, and I could trust there was an ending.
I'm like one of the people that I enjoy the ride of a series, and it's like as long as the conclusion wraps everything up, I don't really care how it happens.
I agree with you, but I don't trust anybody to wrap anything up.
I don't.
Insert sex joke here.
I mean, I don't get where that's coming from, though.
What? Okay, so I like to read a novel because a novel is like the novel was released. The novel, like everyone says the novel is great. I'm like, I would love to read this novel and know that I will read it for like 5 hours.
To its completion.
And there will be an amazing completion. And movies. I want to go watch a movie because a movie has an ending, but I don't. It's like when you have a series like One Piece, where you were loyal to them for years, and then you thought it was going somewhere, and then you're like, oh shit, it's just the same stuff. I'm sorry, Monatok. It's the same stuff repeating again and again. Maybe that's not the relationship I want to be in right now. Like maybe I want to see where this is going. I don't know.
It's more like or at least I want to know what series got you in this way where you just don't trust it anymore.
Naruto, One Piece, Inuyasha.
Why you gotta do me like that? No, you stop, Monatok.
Wow.
You stop. No, Monatok, you stop. Inuyasha, no, stop.
Guys, I can't. Even Ranma 1/2 before Inuyasha, I was like, I know. When I read Ranma 1/2, like I knew that like it was kind of ambiguous ending. I'm ready for it. Okay, let's go for it. But like usually I watch a series that's 26 episodes. Cause I'm like, you thought about this. You planned it all. Like I fucking JRR, not George RR. Not JRR. JRR, you have told us enough. You did a good job. Fucking Game of Thrones. I'm sorry, I'm swearing now. Game of Thrones did people so wrong because it promised so much, promised you the world, and then never fucking finishes. And you're like, but I thought with such a great beginning there would be an amazing finish. And you're like, no, it just peters out. It just peters out disappointingly.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Bison. Naruto and Inuyasha is such boomer TV now. Who do you think we are?
Bison. And also, I gotta add, what new character set is on Fortnite right now? Huh?
What is it? I don't know.
Just letting you know that.
I'm not denying this. I'm not denying it. But like,
it's not. But it's like, I feel like it has a bigger geographic than just boomers at this point in time now.
No, it
Naruto,
does.
absolutely.
Yeah. Even Inuyasha too with the new series.
There's a new series of
Wait,
Inuyasha?
what?
Oh, guys, we are treating the children of the future to our beloved series. Like my friends are now like, baby, you are 2 years old. You're watching Inuyasha.
Yeah.
Like this is the nature of nostalgia. Like millennial parents will force their children to watch Power Rangers, the Turtles, X-Men, whatever, like Inuyasha, Naruto. We will force children. And they are
Absolutely.
totally into it.
My friend just had a kid, and as soon as she is able to understand like kindergarten level. I am putting One Piece
No!
in her hand.
No, don't do
Yeah.
that.
Boom!
Oh,
Oh!
Oh my god. dude.
600, give me the
Oh,
point.
wow.
Oh, Awoodles. Oh, damn, you're still in second? I'm not pitting you.
what do you mean?
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. No, I overcame you.
Well,
You
hey,
was
Monatok, at
the
least you're still
David
alive.
to your Goliath. I was the David to
Okay.
your Goliath. I overcame you.
I got shit on.
Maybe
I got
not.
shit on.
No, I want to be sorry, but I'm not sorry.
Not
I
sorry.
mean, sorry.
I
I'm
wasn't.
sorry. I'm not sorry.
Amy, how much have you drunk already?
Yeah.
5 drinks. I'm a grown woman.
I
I,
think-
drink what I want.
I'm on 4, and she's she's past me.
I think we need to end it here, unless she's gonna probably say something she won't say.
Oh, you should end it here unless you want to hear more rants. I think, or you should end it here because now is the ending time. But also, Bison says, I don't know, and I care more if and when Fortnite burn. What?
I don't know, Karen. Even if Fortnite, when Fortnite burns in the 7th circle of hell, I wouldn't even subject hell to the abomination that is Fortnite. Preach, brother.
Yeah, that's fair. But
I've
I'm gonna
never
be.
played Fortnite.
I'm gonna be real here though. I gotta say, when they took out building out of Fortnite, it just made it a battle royale game that I can actually play, and it's not as sweaty as Apex is. I'm gonna be real here, Chief.
Yes, I agree.
I hear that a
them
lot.
taking the building out of Fortnite has made me want to try it more than I had when it had building. Excuse me.
It just
Anything that's less sweaty, I'm an advocate for.
I have a question about the building thing. Why is building a sweaty mechanic for Fortnite?
It makes it
I
harder.
can send you a clip of literally this man building an Empire State Building and killing another person while still continuing to build.
Oh my gosh.
And sweating a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just makes it harder. There's more strategy to it. There's a lot more try-harding with that kind of stuff. It's it's the same reason I don't like Valorant because it's too sweaty.
Guys, why can't you try
Really?
this hard in the classroom?
I am trying so hard in the classroom right now. Don't even. I am practicing.
I'm sorry.
I'm practicing for next semester. And
I am trying to make my classroom more like attractive to people who want to be sweaty. No, I don't know how to look. Okay, people try so hard in games.
you
And
want them to
that's what I
try that
want.
hard in their studies.
Yeah.
So this is what you do. You come into class. You're still wearing your sunglasses, and you just be like, "I'm hungover. Does anybody know what that means?" Boom,
They
you're
all
the fool of
do.
rock.
They all do because it's the first word they learned when they came to Vancouver.
Oh really?
Hell yeah.
And also, I'm always wearing sunglasses when I come into the classroom because I have transition lenses,
Ooh, posh.
and they're still cooling down when I come
Fancy.
in. I feel like I'm like Michael in the office trying to be cool,
But he's not.
and I am.
No, you just admitted that you're not.
Yeah, but I try very hard.
But I am down to end it here because I want to finish eating my food.
Okay.
I just didn't want to be munching on the mic.
That
I
is-
respect that.
That's
I
fine.
have not had any dinner, and I would like to start munching.
Yeah. All right. I think we'll end it here. I think we got some good stuff going on, including the really odd rants near the end. there.
Ruka, do you think your stream has turned into a way more cynical and sassy place than you ever envisioned?
Only once you get to the 4th beer.
I was about to say only on Mahjong night.
Oh my god, am I a downer? Am I the downer
No.
here?
This is
Am I a downer?
I think it's the 4th beer that got you. I'm not exactly sure.
It was the 4th beer. It wasn't the 4th beer. I've been holding off releasing all this tension since I taught a class at 8:10 this morning.
I see.
Okay.
And
No,
you're not
dopamine.
eating as well.
Oh my god, am I like a wild card? Like
No.
random?
No.
I'm just saying that you need
Am
to
I a
eat, ma'am.
bad influence? I would like to
No.
eat.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah,
like to
you're a
eat.
terrible influence, Amy.
I'm
I'm
a
a terrible
God.
influence.
Look, no matter what state of sobriety Amy's in, she always knows I'm fucking with her.
Yeah, I mean
Oh,
I mean
okay.
that's fine. It's just I don't think you've ever been like this even I don't think has she ever drank 4
Oh,
cans?
hell yeah.
Oh my god.
But she's usually
I
not
have
like this
drunk
though.
so much more. What was my cynical comment that made? Oh no, it's the cynicism. It's definitely the cynicism.
Yeah, I think the cynicism.
Bison, this is like, okay. Before we close off,
Mm.
I have a relevant question.
For us or for chat?
For everyone.
Okay.
Okay.
I've been thinking about my lore. As
Okay.
as everyone knows, I've been a VTuber for like a year and a half and never had lore. But I also think my lore could be like dark Amy and light Amy.
Oh, like a
But-
light. Oh, okay. I dig that.
Dark when you're drunk, light when you're sober.
Or dark when I like yeah, exactly.
Dark when you need it to be, light when you want it to be.
The
Or
dark
passively.
version, could have like muted colors of your original
Yeah.
colors.
I'm thinking of a Jekyll and Hyde situation, you know.
Hell yeah. Yeah, or here we go.
Dr.
Here we go.
Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, teacher Amy, Miss Amy.
Mistress Amy?
Mistress
Mistress
Amy.
Amy. Oh my god. June Ruka. That is bringing out more than I ever intended to bring out.
Are you sure? Because I thought
tempt me.
I
Don't tempt me, my friend.
Ruka, this is when you say yes, mistress, and just nod your head.
I could whip you, but only with your consent. Wait, what
I
is
can-
the rating of this stream?
I can
Is it
hear him
PG-13?
blushing.
It
I
is,
can hear him blushing.
not rated. It's not rated.
It is unrated, which means we just go like.
Well, it depends.
however we want.
It depends. Maybe we'll cap it off at 15.
You know why though? You know why I'm going more wild? Because when I started VTubing, I was actually on hiatus from teaching.
Right.
And now I'm teaching again, and I'm so
You're on hiatus from
tired.
VTubing.
I am so
So,
tired.
are you saying this is how you were when you used to teach?
No, because in my teaching hours, I am the brightest,
After the teaching
most
hours.
positive person.
After the
You know,
teaching hours before.
Yeah, but then you have to balance that, you know, when you're like when you're on hiatus. So when I started VTubing, I was on hiatus, so it was like medium all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm like working again, teaching, and I have to be super positive, super nice all the time, and then to balance it, I may go, oh my god, I'm teacher Amy, I'm a say-so VTuber, thank you for coming to the stream.
This is when you need to go into your classroom and just be like, all right, I'm teacher Amy.
It's like, who? And they're gonna say, who's Amy? Oh, wait.
Who's Amy? Yeah. Who is
Oh.
Amy?
Also, I gotta say, if you don't have any lore, you don't have to also push it because I didn't get my lore until later.
Yeah. I have no
my fellow
lore.
Peoples helped me with deciding the lore.
I've thought about some lore I can do for my little character. Well, I mean, I'm not even a VTuber, but I've always wanted to do like how did he become the king?
Yeah, what did you like? I can imagine. I can like imagine
You're the
that
king.
you have this ability, but what happened?
Right.
It's like the only thing I'm imagining right now is you're only king by default because there's no other frogs in the pond.
What?
No,
no,
no.
What?
There are
No.
many frogs in the pond, and Monatok is like above.
I'm above them.
Not
all.
above. You're
I
not
sit
above
high on
them
the
all.
lily pad.
No. You are not that kind of king. You like listen to the voices of the people, and then you're willing to like voice your opinion to the humans. That's
No.
what I think the lore is. You
Wait.
can like speak to the humans.
No, dude, I got one better. It's like I'm a frog, but I'm a king over a bunch of toads.
That's cute. I love that.
Are you fooling them all?
I'm fooling them all. It's like, brother.
And they're like, I guess you might be a toad.
Oh, Brandy went to bed, but she wanted me to tell everybody hello.
Okay, hello.
Aw, tell her I said hello too.
I will.
Okay.
All right. I think we need to wind down now. So
Yeah, let's wind it down.
All right. Thank you all, everyone for coming. I hope you enjoyed that. Let's see. I'm not sure what else to say, to be honest, but anyone got anything they want
Next
to
time.
next time? We'll see you next time.
Next time.
Do you
on
not want
Mahjong
to
TV.
hear the fascinating stories of these personalities behind the Mahjong? Yes, you do. Come back. Goodbye.
Create our lore for us.
Here at our little force. All
Fan
right.
created lore. There you go.
All right. We'll see you guys later next time. Have a nice rest of your day, everyone. Good night.
Night, everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye, Nuggets.
Goodbye.
Bye.